I think that's what the people are tuning in for. Hear the cool behind-the-scenes stuff.
Hey, everybody, the hundreds, if not hundreds of thousands watching us at home. Jonathan Dio here alongside Ricky Ricardo Mena Martel Jr. III.
Hey, John, what's up?
Hey, as we start league play, and we're coming to you from the SSFHS High School Network.
No,
well,
we're
it
not.
said that up there.
No,
we're on YouTube.
We're
live.
on the YouTube now.
YouTube
We are on
live.
the YouTube. You know this if you're listening because you're watching the YouTube. Makes sense.
So before we get this game started, the Warriors take on the Cherokees of Sequoia. 0-4 is not a bad thing when you haven't started league play.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's all kind of a build-up to tonight. I mean, that's how the Warriors have to look at it. They put some good quarters together, especially recently, which is what you want to do going into league play, which is string some good performances together. They had some problems on offense, but we're getting started. This is working. We're going to do this. Hey, it's our coaches here. Of course, yeah, this is all for you guys. There's donuts as well if you guys want donuts.
That's right. We've got to keep everybody fueled here.
That's right.
Games are 30 minutes later now, so we need 30 minutes more worth of sugar.
Number 43, Calvin Boa. Number 44, Demetrius Kutu. Number 51, Derek Garcia. Number 52, Leonardo Maldonado. Number 55, Shane Jason. Number 70, Julian Barasa. And number 71, Caleb Liafua. That's your starting lineup for your South City Warriors.
And that's the voice of Aaron Boyd, the voice of the South City Warriors here on the PA system at Rady Young Field.
And that, you'll notice those are a lot of returning names. Got a nice mix of juniors and seniors on this team.
Well, we're heading into our third year here. We're definitely seeing a lot more returning names, a lot more seniors and juniors than we did in the first couple of years. I think we were seeing a lot more sophomores.
And just when you think you know everybody, then they go off and do more things. Thanks, Mr. Orlick. Do you want to put on a headset? I think we could use
South
you.
City won the toss.
Looks like San Francisco won
According
the
to our
toss.
intrepid scoreboard operator and longtime South City teacher, now retired, Jim Orlick.
South City will kick off to start the first half. Now please rise and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem by our South City Band. That's your South San Francisco Band.
And that's our South San Francisco band.
That band's getting better every year. Every year.
I would classify them as crispy. Do the kids still say that? Do they still
I
say
don't know.
crispy? That was crispy, sir.
And John couldn't help but notice. I counted 5 people kneeling to the anthem. Yep, 4 kids on Sequoia's side, and 1 kid on our side. And you know, I can't help but look. You know, I was curious to see what would happen.
In a time where there's a lot going on with you know, people speaking up and saying things, we can all agree on one thing, which is Wolfie the Warrior. As you can
Wolfie
see,
stood. I had an eye on Wolfie. He stood.
Wolfie the Warrior, as you can see here on the sidelines. There's Wolfie. getting this crowd fired up.
That's awesome.
I saw him being chased by a Roadrunner earlier.
So Roadrunner was, for a time there when we were in school, they were saying that they're going to get rid of the Warrior as a mascot and go with the Roadrunner instead.
Which is ironic that there's a wolf now.
Now it's a wolf.
There's a wolf as the mascot here. Let me make sure that you've got your roster here.
There's some alliteration there, John. I can get behind that. Warrior, wolf. You know, my daughters have alliteration in their names, so you know I'm okay with that. And John, a cool little addition this year. We have a little GoPro type screen thing here in front of us, so we can actually see what everybody else is watching.
Yeah,
so we will be in context.
It's very helpful to be able to see what's going on. As South City has won the toss and is elected to kick off to Sequoia. And it's a short, low kick from South City, picked up by Sequoia on the 35-yard line. Turns the corner down at the 40.
Spencer Eugenio with a nice tackle there. He made sure to grab a hold on that kid from Sequoia.
That's Jordan Barnes, a junior.
And he held him there and allowed for another Warrior to come in and help make the tackle. So nice start to the game.
Looks like they've actually spotted that at the 41-yard line of Sequoia. And they'll take over with a fresh set of downs.
The Warriors had the win at their back there. Elected to go with the short kick.
We got Patrick Laparo, the quarterback, with the handoff to the left side. Nothing doing there. Looks like a loss of 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 12 for Sequoia.
Nice job by Maceo there to go back and bring that guy down.
Yeah, you got to think Sequoia is at a little bit of a disadvantage here in South City because the temperature change from Sequoia to South City is about 38 degrees. I think I may be exaggerating that just a little bit. Nothing doing there as there's a handoff, which is smothered almost immediately as running back was looking for some room. Got about a yard back, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 11.
You love to see the Warriors going after the ball there. You know, they wrapped him up early and made a point to go after the ball. Active hands. Try to make a turnover happen here early. You know, the Warriors last year, John, had some trouble getting started. There's nothing more I would love than to see them get off to a hot start and get the crowd behind them early, not have to make a second half comeback.
Well, I think a 3rd down stop here, obviously, playing Captain Obvious here is going to be crucial. And you can imagine if they do get the stop here, they'll get the ball with some decent field position. As Sequoia's quarterback is back for the shotgun, looking for the option right, passes across the field, it's up and out of bounds, incomplete, and Sequoia likely to punt here with 4th and 11.
I thought he might have been across the line of scrimmage there when he got that pass off, but it's a moot point. As the Warriors hold coverage pretty well there. You know, when plays fall apart that way, sometimes little seams open up, and that's when bad things can happen, but the Warriors were sound defensively there.
And that was an incomplete pass from Patrick Lapario, the quarterback for Sequoia, who apparently looks like he is also the punter. He looks the part of the quarterback, I'll tell you that.
And the Sequoia kid here is kicking into the wind, which is always the South City advantage, that wind.
And the kick is up. It's a short, high kick. Ball hauled in at the 35-yard line. There's room across the side. Across the 50 to the 45 and out of bounds.
Nice run by Spencer Eugenio there. Did well to catch that essentially while running, which is not an easy thing to do. He caught it in stride and was already hitting the ground running.
I don't like correcting myself because I'm almost never wrong. The ball's actually at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 from this Warrior crew. Hopefully they can take a little bit of that momentum they got from the defense. A nice 3 and out.
That's right.
And translate that into some points.
What better way to start a game is there than a 3 and out?
Fumble recovery for a touchdown, pick 6. I mean,
still pretty good. Just a solid start to the game. How's that? Is that better?
That's a nice 4-yard gain. Did you pick up the number there, Ricardo?
I did not.
Okay.
I was queuing up Bertolucci's.
I believe that was Spencer Eugenio with the ball there.
Second down and 6.
And we got 2nd and 6. So South City with this power run offense. They've got 4 wide now. Shotgun, and it's handed off the left side and plowing through.
And Calvin Pua there kind of willing his way forward. You thought maybe they would bring him down there after a couple yards, and somehow he made that into a good, nice chunk.
Picked up another 4 yards, it looks like. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 2, a long 2. Well, this is a good start.
That's a great start, man. This will work.
City with another handoff to Pua. He pushes through, and it looks like he's going to be past the sticks for a 1st down.
It's a strong man's 4 yards there for Pua. They gave him the ball and said, you just go get those yards for us real quick.
That was a definite rumble, bumble, stumble. Didn't look like anybody was going to stop him on his way to a 1st down. And the ball's at the 36-yard line of Sequoia. South City's put together a nice drive here. Snap, handoff. Side, a little bit of room. Nice gain there. Spencer Eugenio with a big gain there. Looks like about a 9-yard gain. And it's going to bring up a 2nd and 1.
And that's what you call a change of pace run right there, because you see Pua kind of bumping through everyone, just a strong, tall runner. And then Eugenio gets in there, and suddenly he looks 10 times as fast.
All right, 2nd and 1 for South City as the momentum continues. Another handoff, bounced off to the left side, across for a nice 1st down. Great run there by Anthony Maciel.
I heard Maciel by Mr. Boyd. I'm going to go with Maciel.
Maciel.
That works good. That's
Maciel,
fine.
got it.
And like you said, John, it's a nice way to get this thing going. Nice little run. Warriors yet to go to the air thus far. No need to.
This is where things get tricky. Not for South City, but for us here in the booth, because there's a wall. So,
hey, we got the camera now. You just watch what's going on with everybody.
that's true. Just watch on the screen. There's the snap. Trick the cameraman. Ball to the left side. So much for looking at the camera. Cameraman got duped. I have no idea where the guy went.
That quarterback kept it and
Right?
ran to the left there for a nice couple
I said,
yards.
okay, a little counter to the right. Wait a minute, no. Right.
That's how well that play was run. And these kids practice all this stuff. The timing has to be perfect so that everybody's fooled, including us, including the cameraman and the defense.
All right, 2nd and 5 for the Warriors. Ball on the 19. Tyson Alapati back with a handoff, cut through the middle. And Pua takes it in for a nice gain there, and that's going to bring up a 1st and goal for these Warriors. And as you can, I'm sure at home, hear the voice of the silky pipes of Aaron Boyd in the background. It's a South City
Boyd.
1st down.
Look at Wolfie going nuts. Wolfie's got to keep something in the tank, man. It's only the 1st quarter.
Yeah, he can't be losing his ever-wolfing mind so early on.
He or she.
There's
Pua again.
Pua, so hard to take down, gang tackled there by Sequoia.
And he was running kind of up the gut here.
I say you just run Pua 2 more times. What do you think?
That's if it works.
I'm not stopping Pua. I'd give him my car keys if he asked for them.
That's fair.
I don't know how he's going to fit in a Mazda, but I'd like to see it.
You're still mobbing the Mazda 6?
Yeah, I'm not really happy about it.
Oh, we need a new engine or something?
It's a very sedate vehicle. Snap, toss off to the left, and in for a touchdown, Warriors.
Hey.
Spencer Eugenio driving it in from the 5-yard line, and South City has gone up 6-0.
And just a real workman-like start to this game. No need to go into the air. You know, they were running in every which direction you can think of. So props to the coaches here for drawing up a nice opening series, and props to the kids for executing.
I think that's fair to say that is a quintessential South City drive. Beat them with a run. Up the gut, counters to the left. Little quarterback keeper doing the option. Fantastic.
And here we're going for 2, John.
South City for 2.
Hey.
And in for the 2-point conversion. Calvin Pua, because nobody's going to stop him.
It's tough, man. He's a big fella. And it adds a nice dimension to this Warrior offense to be able to give it to him and pretty confidently say this guy's going to get us a couple yards if we need him.
Oh, yeah. Calvin Pua, 6'8", 328 pounds. I'm just kidding. I made those numbers up. He looks that big from up here. Somewhere there's a scout from USC going, wait, what? Get me on the next plane to South City.
All I know is that at Coach Sadu's classic Labor Day barbecue, I'm always looking up at that young man. So that's been the case for a couple of years.
Yeah, and he makes some mean carne asada.
Yes, he does.
And by that I mean he eats a lot of carne asada.
Don't we all, sir? Don't we all? And you know, John, that Sequoia defense, they know that's coming. You know, after the first couple Pua inside runs, they're like, hey, maybe they're going to keep running it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of razzle dazzle here. With
No.
I think you put it very well. It's a very workmanlike drive. You know what you're going to see from the South City offense. You're maybe going to see 12, 15 pass plays a game. They're going to run at you.
It's Warrior football, baby.
There's Ofo with the kickoff again, a low squibber of a kick again to the 40-yard line.
That was a tricky kick. McKinley Desbrize, pardon.
Maybe
if I
Coach Jay Oka's
butchered that.
thinking,
Then it did a nice job to fall on that ball.
I'm just going to essentially do a little bit of a pooch kick onside situation every time. And you know what? I believe in this defense. These guys will get the ball to 40. We can stop them. And maybe it bounces off someone. You get the ball back.
That's right. And, you know, keep it out of the hands of a potential great return man that Sequoia may be hiding back there, that the Warriors may have scouted and say, hey, look, we want to keep the ball out of that guy's hands. We'll take our chances on the ground. Oh, looks like a broken play there. Broken or not, John, the Warriors got back there in a hurry.
That's right.
I think the quarterback looked right. His running back was left. And that's what I was talking about, timing. You know, Warriors ran a couple of those little misdirections and ran them perfectly. And that's what it looks like when, you know, it doesn't all quite go your way.
Oh, yeah. So Sequoia quarterback Patrick LaPiara looked back, and there was nobody there. I wasn't sure if it was designed that way, but it quickly became evident that it was not.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's got to be an unfortunate feeling.
As about 4 South City defenders descended upon him almost immediately. All right, so it looks like it's going to be 2nd and 10. He's able to get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. It's a handoff, looking for a little bit of room. It looks like it might be about a 3 to 4 yard gain there by number 6, Jesse Carthy.
3-yard gain on the play.
So, like, who is supporting him?
Now bring up a 3rd down and 7 for the Cherokees.
And there's a first down from Sequoia there. I apologize. There was some technical difficulties. Didn't catch that first down. But Sequoia with the first down now into South City territory with the ball on the 49-yard line. Snapping the handoff. Oh, and South City gets some deep penetration immediately and is able to haul down Sequoia for a loss of 2 yards on the play.
Drop down at the 49-yard line. Loss of 2 yards.
As running back Robert Marcereno did not have a lot of room there. South City sniffed out that play right away. How was your drive in today, Ricardo? How was that?
It was smooth, man. The Bay Bridge was humming right along. I did see that there would be delays tomorrow from 9 to 11. Another broken, sort of broken play.
Yeah, it's a handoff, and you know your running back's not going to buy you a lot of dinners. You keep putting him in situations like that. It was not a smooth handoff, and immediately swarmed on. That was again number 7, Robert Marticareno, for Sequoia, who was brought down immediately by South City. Now, is that reverse commute? You're coming from Alameda or
Yeah,
Walnut Creek?
Totally against traffic. It's fantastic.
So people are working in San Francisco, heading east at the end of the day.
Yep, yes they are. going
Right.
back to their affordable homes.
So we're lucky. So then, my commute is opposite as well.
It's kind
As
of
Sequoia's
nice.
back to pass. He's not much going there. Flings it across the middle.
I saw that hit the ground, John. That's going to be an incomplete pass. And once again, the Warriors did a good job of staying strong and staying defensively sound there, not allowing a broken play to turn into a game of game of flag football.
You got to be
Sorry, it's
aggressive.
my first game. I forgot what.
We're
playing
doing it.
right
You know
now.
what? What's helping me today though? It is National Coffee Day. Because if you ever want to know if a certain day is a silly thing that you never knew that it was, check out your social media accounts and you'll see that it's something ridiculous.
It always is.
As Sequoia, looks like Sequoia may have drawn South City offsides there, and that's going to give him 5. And it's just going to put him in better shape to do this punt, but that'll cut it down to 4th and 6.
Well, I see some personnel changes happening here, so maybe Sequoia's.
Well,
gonna go for it.
that could have been costly for the Warriors because in high school, you don't have a lot of guys, punting 50, 60 yards. So what's your net gain, right?
Right, exactly. At a certain point, it just makes more sense to go for it, even if you end up there.
I like this. I like it. Go for it. I mean, you're down. There's 2:51 left in the first. There's plenty of time. The ball's now on the 45-yard line. Sequoia's putting everybody out to catch.
I like this tight shot here by our cameraman and getting the line there.
4 wide receivers set. In motion. And there is a handoff. Right side. He's got the corner and the first down. Beats a tackler. And pulls.
He's still up.
Yeah, still up and
he's
running.
Still up.
And South City's got to do a better job of wrapping up there. Looks like everybody was going high, and he dragged that pile for an additional 15 yards.
Well, the Warriors were probably expecting a pass on there. They got hit by a pass in a previous play, and maybe we're expecting a pass, and that was a nice run there.
It's a great run, but when you're surrounded by 3 or 4 guys, you got to take them down.
Right. Easy for us to say up here.
Oh, I could have done it. I would have been to the hospital with back pain for the next 6 weeks, but I could have done it. All right, 1st and goal, ball on the 8-yard line. Another handoff, right side. South City sniffs that one out and brings back the speedy running back, Robert Marte Correno. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to roll it. So even if the kid listens to this later on, he goes, you know what? Got my name wrong. Rolled the A at the end.
We did what we could. That was kind of the same play again, kind of run it to the right there, but the Warriors sniffed it out. He's still tough to bring down, actually.
Yeah, we got 2nd and goal from the 5. Sequoia taking a little bit of time to figure this thing out. South City's defense looks like they're ready to go. They're just going to try to tackle whoever has the ball. I believe that's going to be their strategy.
That makes sense. That's what I would do. I'm not a coach.
Don't let the other team score is the strategy right now.
Indeed.
I mean, that's how quickly things can change in the high school game. You go from 4th down and 11,
I know.
ball in Sequoia territory. You give them 5 yards on the offsides. They say, hey, what the heck's the net gain here? 10, 12 yards. They go for it, get a 1st down, and now they're looking for the equalizer.
Well, as Sequoia calls a timeout here, you sniffed it out, John. They were taking some time to think about it, decided to take some more time.
And I don't know what's going on with South City. Do they not have a kicker? They went for 2 right off the bat. They're hitting these little pooch kicks to begin with.
Well, I think from coach's perspective, you do what works. And if you're getting 2, 3 yard chunks at will, then you feel confident going for 2 in the end zone. Why not?
You can get change right now. So you should do it. Nico.
There's that gentle bay breeze coming into the booth here.
It's nice.
It's a nice chilly night in South City. It's about 62 degrees with the breeze, though. It feels like it's about in the mid-50s. Wind from the north-northwest.
So that portion goes down.
It's a very gentle breeze. A Sequoia with the ball. Handoff up the middle. Punching it through. And looks like he's taken down right at the 1 yard line by South City, which is going to bring up a 3rd and goal.
Runner is stopped short of the goal line, dropped down at the 1 yard line. Now bring up 3rd and goal for the Sequoia Cherokee. Flag on play.
See some flags coming in there. You probably hear around me, people calling out a false start. And that'll be very helpful. Oh, whoops.
Penalty goes against the Warriors, half the distance to the goal.
So now you're going to be 3rd and goal from 6 inches out. Or from what, about 1.5 feet out.
Doesn't make too much of a difference, I guess, when you're that close.
South City trying to get that jump, trying to get that penetration. They got it inside, and the nice tackle in the
Hey,
backfield by
attaway.
South City.
Very nice team effort there.
Oscar Reyes in on the tackle.
I saw Lance Sands in there as well, and that's what you got to do. I mean, if this guy's tough to take down,
Lance, the sands of time.
the Sands man.
The sands man. Because I'm the sands man. Oh, baby, I'm the sands man. Okay, never mind. And looks like Sequoia is going to go for the kick.
I'm sorry.
They're going to go for the field goal. Goal for 3 here. It's on the pad. It's up and it's good. That's a nice kick there from Sequoia.
You take for granted the kicking game if you watch a lot of professional football, but that's not easy to do.
No, Chris Lea, man, 94. Big guy with the big number.
And that's that's a success any way you slice it for the Warriors. You know, they were on the 1. There was a penalty, and they got driven back, and what looked like a sure 6 turned into a 3.
Well, you can't spell success without cess. S-C-E-S-S.
Indeed.
That, I don't know what that means. It means nothing.
Facts, baby.
Facts.
We got facts.
We got facts.
We've got facts. I've got a little Facebook feed going on this game, and somebody just asked me, Mr. Lazarenko, watching us out all the way in Boston, Massachusetts. Hi, Mr. Lazarenko. He's asking me what the difference is between a slant and an out route. And we're going to bring a coach in during halftime to explain that to us, and then we're going to answer that question. So tune in.
Well, a
at
slant
the start
cuts
of the
in towards the
second
field, and
half.
out route goes out towards the
out goes
sideline,
out,
clearly.
yeah.
I mean,
I know that. I just wanted to make sure.
I would
the coach.
recommend that he starts playing a little bit more Madden NFL football.
I just want to make sure later. See what Sequoia does here on the kick. I think this guy's got a boot, and he wants to show it off.
South City hauls it in on the 20-yard line. Some nice room to run there. Cut up the middle, beats a few tackles up to the 45-yard line. Really nice job there. And 1st and 10, South City with 26 ticks here left in the first quarter. It's a great run there by Spencer Eugenio.
He's had a few of those already today. He's having himself a game. And
He's just so fast.
yeah, he's quick. And he, like I say, he looks even quicker next to Pua. You know, it's just a great change of pace. Got a thunder and lightning thing happening. Thunder and lightning.
All right, South City with the ball. Handoff, just explosive run there up the left-hand side from Calvin Pua. Man, that guy looks like he's constantly running downhill, doesn't he?
He saw a hole there, and he just put everything behind that run.
Just a man amongst boys. Which could be, awkward, but for him, he does a very good job of that.
Does it well. Does it well.
There was a kid a couple years back. Can't remember his name, but I believe he got he went to San Jose State. But you could just tell he was a little bit larger than everybody. Big guy out there. Anyway, get reminded of Calvin Pua like that.
Indeed. Well, just a great first quarter. Just a great start to the first quarter for these Warriors, offensively and defensively. They had a fantastic drive to begin the game, and we're going to join Brianna down on the sideline. Brianna, go for
Hi
it.
guys, I'm here with Jonathan Coriaga. Who are you here supporting today?
I'm here supporting my Biggs family, Calvin, Tyson, all the Polys, man. Everybody in the field.
And how do you think Calvin's doing today?
He's doing a great job, running the ball good. He's doing a big job on the field, you feel me?
All right, thank you for coming out, John.
Thank you.
All right.
Go Warriors!
Thanks, Brianna. Don't let that guy steal your microphone.
That was awesome. That's the kind of enthusiasm you like to see, and it keeps you warm. Enthusiasm keeps you warm.
What do you say?
in
I'm
the
down here for my
stands.
polys?
For his polys, dude.
Okay.
I'm up here for my polys,
I like
too.
that.
I'm here representing for my boy, Tuamu.
Tuamu.
Guy's so nice they named him twice.
Right.
Tuamu, if you're watching, got a donut up here in the booth for you.
All right, 2nd and 4 from South City. Ball in Sequoia territory. Back to Pua. who's going to go for another first down. Looked like he was going to be stopped there in the backfield by Sequoia. They brought it in for another South City first down. I think you just run him till his wheels fall off. What do you think?
Till the wheels fall off, till the lights go out. I forget how the rest of that rap song goes. Here come the Warriors to the line. After getting their instruction from the coaches there.
All right. And we've got some movement there. That looks like it's going to be offsides on Sequoia.
Everyone's pointing to each other. As they
Oh,
do
and the ball's going
sometimes.
back, so that's going to be South City. Well, I like to guess in South City's favor whenever possible. We are the homers.
Wishful thinking.
Like sand through the hourglass.
There you go.
These are the days of our lives. All right, 1st and 15, South City.
Why do you know that?
That takes the ball back into South City territory on the South City side of the 50-yard line, and we got more movement. Sequoia looks upset there, so I'm going to say that's going to be offsides on Sequoia, big guy number 77.
Kind of choppy start to the
72,
to this
check
drive.
that.
So we're back to where we started, John. Referees getting in some work. Tonight's referee is Paul Shutt. Umpire Steve Ruiz. Head linesman is Greg Jones. Line judge is Brandon Nagy. Back judge, Patrick Farley. Have a nice game, guys.
And it's 1st and 10 for South City now on the 45-yard line of Sequoia. Hand it off. Nice drive. Good chunk-by-chunk run there. Taken in by Spencer Eugenio. So they're just hitting them with the Spencer Eugenio and Pua 1-2 punch, so to speak.
That's working for him. They had Oscar Reyes in motion there. Didn't feel the need to give it to him. And keep working up the gut.
All right, that's going to bring up a 2nd and 6 for South City. They got 2 wide receivers split out wide. 1 in motion. Another handoff to Spencer Eugenio, who cuts through the left side there. Off the left tackle, gets a nice first down. Going to take the ball into the 32-yard line. And South City once again is rolling with it.
Strong run by that young man. Once they stop his progress, the refs got to be a little bit quicker about blowing that thing dead. There was kind of a pile forming around him. You just hope that but he comes out of that unscathed.
All right, first and 10 on the 34. See, South City going to air it out. Now they're going to stick with what they know, but we got a little bit of paper here we got a hanky here on the field.
That's going to be offsides there, I think, on the Cherokees. So some free yardage there for the Warriors.
How's our intern checking out the Twitter feed, checking out our Facebook Live feed? Is that what it is?
By intern, do you mean me, myself? Allow myself to introduce myself. Got another shout out here on the Facebook stream here. Tello in Los Angeles, we love you.
Hello, Tello.
Hello, Tello. Always nice to hear.
Of previous Fox Sports fame. There's Pua with the ball through the right. And a nice gain for another South City first down. Hello, Tello. Graphic designer extraordinaire.
He's working for Beats by Dre.
According
to my LinkedIn feed, which I never ever look at, and I should.
That guy was always
that's
cool.
That's really
though.
where I should be, not Facebook.
Did it ever
on LinkedIn?
Did it ever shock you that the guys working for Beats by Dre? He was the first guy to have a CD burner. Remember that back in the day?
I had a CD burner pretty early.
No, he had a CD burner first.
I was making copies.
Because I remember I'm listening to a CD. I go, how am I listening to this song? She likes Me for Me, and then there's this Blink-182 rip right after. This doesn't make any sense. As there's a pass and almost picked off by Sequoia, South City's first pass of the game, almost incredibly ill-conceived. And
is there a game happening?
We'll try again. Yeah, how's your multitasking going?
Not great.
Yeah, we've lost a few people to Southern California, haven't we?
We have.
You know,
But they invariably come back.
They always have earrings now and like really cool sunglasses
They
and like
come back.
very coiffed hair.
They do.
Place changes you. I'm just saying that because we look terrible. Hand off to Pua.
Oh.
Ooh, big tackle there. Number 25 of Sequoia, Sion Tuaki.
Calvin Pua took a big hit there. I'm sure he's taken several, but that one looked worse than the rest.
Do you think if we lived in Los Angeles, we'd look better?
Oh, yeah,
Like
absolutely.
we'd be more naturally tanned. And
Absolutely.
I'd have like that haircut that has like that really like stiff razor line in the side where it like really shows off like your hairline.
I'm
You know what I
pretty
mean?
sure Tello has that haircut.
Oh yeah, no, everybody that's down there looks
super
cool.
Straight guy. Yeah, he looks
And then
cool.
like perfectly round sunglasses.
He's
Third
so
down
cool.
South City. There's a game going on.
He drives
Here's
a cool
Pua.
car.
Pua rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, knocking through defenders and getting another South City first down.
And another big hit on Pua. The Cherokees, I think, have decided that if they're going to bring him down, they're going to have to hit him hard.
Pua's
That might have to be what it takes.
Pua's the kind of guy you look at his helmet after a game. It looks like there's been a series of car wrecks.
They're gonna give him a breather. By the way, Pua on the sideline now. They're gonna give him a chance to catch his breath. They have plenty of looks here on offense tonight, so shouldn't be a problem.
All right, South City with another handoff to say, hey, Spencer. Okay. Another 4-yard gain. They're just, Spencer Eugenio is just taking chunks. Pua is taking chunks of the field. I was almost speechless there a second ago.
Yeah, had to be a little nervous when the
Swallowed.
first time they go to
There.
the first time they go to the air. It's almost a pick six. So you're like, you
Yeah.
know what? Let's just keep running.
Yeah, let's just. Well, you got to throw the ball once every 20 snaps to keep them honest, or they're going to send the house on you. Another handoff, run up the middle, looking for 6, and it's going to bring up looks like a 3rd and short here. Calvin Pua went into a big line of Sequoia defenders.
That was a quick breather for the
Stopped
young
just
man.
short. I mean, Spencer Eugenio and Pua just that 1-2 punch. As we talked about, there's not a lot of rest.
You got to give credit to the Warriors O-line here tonight for creating some holes and giving the running back some room to make some magic.
3rd and goal, inside. Touchdown, Warriors!
Pua with another workmanlike effort there. Gets up, throws the ball back to the referee like he's done it a million times.
What do you think? We're going to go for 2 again?
I mean, wouldn't you?
That
Why
would solidify they don't have a kicker, though, for me.
No, I mean, they're getting 2-yard chunks at will.
No, you're
you know?
right. You're right.
I mean, I'm not keeping the stats here, but, their average yards per
2.2.
carry have to be in the 5s,
2.2.
I think the referees blew this one dead.
Yeah, we're going to have some laundry on the field here as we get this sorted out. And it's offside Sequoia, so they'll move the ball up a few inches, and we'll try it again.
Half the distance to the goal. They'll retry the extra point.
Let's try this again.
South City looking to make it a 13-point lead. Here's the handoff, and walking in is Pua. Calvin Pua with just making it look easy.
And I saw Sequoia's defense kind of just motioning that something was going to happen, and then as they were doing that, the Warriors snapped the ball and walked it right in.
I'm not stopping that kid. I would say I got an owie on my arm. I'm going to go for it.
I used to do that. I have asthma. I have the really bad asthma today.
Did you say
I
asthma?
have asthma.
Asthma?
I have the bad asthma.
Did you go to Stanford University?
No.
Stanford University?
Stanford. Wolfie. Hold on. Wolfie alert.
Oh, wait. Wolfie the Warrior.
I think Wolfie might be a cheerleader because Wolfie knows all of the moves. I mean, I know the South City football cheerleader dance, but Wolfie knows all of them. We're gonna get a one-on-one interview with Wolfie before the night is over.
Well, it's mascot rules. They can't speak. They can't use their words. Okay, I've tried.
That's emotion.
Lucille, I went after Lucille. Nothing.
Did you ever go after the Fanatic when we were in Philly?
No. He actually talks too much. The Philly Fanatic is actually He said some very inappropriate things.
You know who I love is Crazy George, man. I'm Crazy George fan forever.
All right. And South City ready to kick this one off to Sequoia. 6:48 left here in the second.
That's just an onside kick.
Another short bouncing kick there.
Well, that took a fortuitous bounce for the Cherokees there. It bounced right into the breadbasket of number 7, Robert Marticarena, and all he had to do was just catch it, which is not easy when you see a bunch of Warriors running right at you, hoping that you
How much would I have to pay you? I'll give you a helmet, pads, kick the ball at you, and have about 20, 17 to 18
what he
year olds.
just did right now?
Yeah,
I
just
wouldn't do it.
smother
I wouldn't
you.
do it. I wouldn't do it. I'm a grown man. I cannot do that anymore.
I'm grown.
I break easily.
You know you grow up when you've got ibuprofen on your nightstand. As Sequoia swings it out, and there's a lot of room to go there. First down, a big hit by South City, but not before that little West Coast offense. Pass there to the flat, gains them about 20 yards.
And look at the wheels on Duncan Stewart of the Cherokees. That was tough to miss, that kid streaking down the left side there. The Warriors did a good job to converge on him. One guy grabbed his foot. The other guy came to make the tackle.
And then the other guy came over and pulled the keys out of the ignition.
That's what you got to do. Kill switch.
He was not stopping. Did you drive the Mustang today?
I did.
Mustang driving? I can't believe the car's still running.
We just leased a Volkswagen Alltrack. It's like a.
Oh, is
it's
that the
like a
wannabe
Golf
Outback?
wagon. Yeah, exactly.
Why didn't you just get an Outback?
I don't like the Outback.
You're wrong.
I know.
I love the Outback. Wife has an Outback.
I like driving. That's why I don't like the Subaru Outback.
Have you actually driven a Subaru Outback?
I have. Yeah.
Did you test drive one?
I know teachers. I've driven an Outback before.
They don't have a lot of power.
I know people in the education field.
It probably has a lot more power, but the
it's light, it's fun, it's raised a little bit.
As another quick pass out and brought down after a short gain there. It's going to be looks like going to bring up a 2nd and 9 for Sequoia.
That's a great tackle by the South City Warrior there.
Is it a turbo?
No, it's the base.
But it's faster than, or it's got more power.
Yeah, I mean it's lighter,
Right, and it's probably blowing a lot more emissions out.
And it's pretty on the inside.
It's pretty.
The Volkswagen technology interface.
It's called an infotainment system, Ricardo.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Infotainment.
Cartech.
Information and entertainment. You know what? After this quarter is over, I think I'm going to head on over to the Snack Shack for a world-famous chicken teriyaki bowl.
Don't tease the viewers at home, John. That's messed up.
I think they use that good Costco Yoshida sauce on that thing.
Is that right?
I did see a bottle back there. I don't. Look, I'm not here to give away too many secrets, but that's one.
Are you a Costco member?
I'm an executive member.
Oh, yeah, sure. You can get there at like 5 in the morning if you want. Does your Costco serve burgers now? I heard Costco serves burgers now.
No, seriously, get it.
I'm serious.
I got to go.
Some of them
I got to
do.
go. You got this?
Not all of them do.
I got to go.
Not all
so
of them.
So another penalty for Sequoia, and it's going to be a 1st and 15. Sequoia back to pass. Looking deep on the left side. Oh, hauled in by Sequoia for a touchdown. Beautiful pass and reception there.
And John, we have the flag, the little flag notification on the screen, but there is no flag on the play. That was just a fabulous pass.
Yeah, it's
really.
Albert Tukalu. And just a fantastic catch there. I'm sorry, Tuakalua. And Tuakalua pulls it in for about a 30-yard reception.
I didn't write his name on there. He's on mine. There he is.
The kick is up and just barely good, so that's going to bring Sequoia within 6. Wow.
That's a perfect pass play. You know,
the words of Ron Burgundy, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, it did.
That escalated rather quickly.
Quarterback had some time back there, and the DB was step for step with him, but it was just a perfect pass. There's not much you can do about that.
Tell me more about these burgers.
I haven't had one. Not all the Costco's are doing it.
But they don't have a griddle. Are they making it in the pizza maker?
I don't know.
You can't just bring. Come on,
I'm saying mine is not a pilot for that.
Oh, so it's a pilot program.
I think so. Some of them are doing the burgers. John, back on the Facebook line, 2 shout-outs from 2 little girls in Antioch, California, Marilyn and Michelle. Hello to you both. It's 8 p.m. You guys should be getting ready to go to bed, I think.
And Daddy loves you.
And Daddy loves you very much. Go easy on the cheese balls, Michelle. Go easy on
Oh, you guys do cheese balls like in the big plastic tub?
You know how Grandpa...
Why are you talking about food, man?
You know how Grandpa is. He bought like a Costco-sized jug of cheese balls, and she sleeps with it, essentially. Like
Is that why Grandpa wears the eye protection so the kids can't throw the cheese balls
the
at
cheese
him?
balls don't get in his eyes. Exactly.
Okay, makes sense now. Here's Sequoia with the kick. High, short kick. Hauled in by South City at the 15-yard line. He's got space and a couple of blockers, a few guys to beat. Nice run. Bringing it down to the 44-yard line.
Fantastic run by that young man, John. He had some room.
Spencer Eugenio, man, he's everywhere.
He had some room to run on the left side, and he said, you know what, I see some space ahead of me, and ran right up the middle. It was a fabulous run.
Have you heard of this Impossible Burger, by the way? This is a totally different note since we're talking about burgers.
Negative.
It's
I have not.
It's this company that makes these vegan burgers.
I'm out.
But
I'm out.
Right, that's what I was thinking. But I saw these photographs of it. They broke down meat on like a molecular level and figured out what it is that makes it red, what's it makes it. Anyway,
so that
it's supposed to taste like meat. I just want to try it. I think it's like a $14 vegan burger. So I don't know.
Is it a visual thing?
Might never happen.
Oh,
so this handoff from South City up the middle. Big hits there.
One of the kids from Sequoia there is slow to get up.
Number 64.
Kyle Green, John.
Yeah, he got helped up by his buddies. But
there's some big hits happening out there, man. The physics there are quite mind-blowing. You talk about mass times acceleration, man. There's things happening. If Miss Hollier is listening, my physics teacher at South City, if Mrs. Hollier is listening, please give us a call and help me out with
I can hear it. I can hear it through these double pane windows. So another handoff, Spencer Eugenio. Nice run all around the left there. Picks up a couple blockers, and he's just going to be a couple yards short of a first down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 2.
Nice job by Eugenio there to take care of the ball. Clean game from that perspective. No turnovers thus far, John. Some penalties in that.
Oh, now
drive.
You said it.
Oh, I really hope I didn't jinx anyone.
Okay, pitched out to Eugenio. Big block picked up, and another first down. Looks like he just has enough. Yep, 46-yard line is going to bring up a South City first down. And, I don't know how many first downs that is yet, but it seems like they get one whenever they need it.
Spencer Eugenio claps for the first down and takes a much-needed rest as Pua joins the fray once more. And I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say they're going to give it to Pua here for a gain.
I'm going to call shenanigans on this burger thing. Nothing comes up on the internet about your Costco burgers.
We'll do some research. We got a lot of research to do during the half.
Calvin Pua just knocking people over, then jumping over them. He's angrily knocking Sequoia defenders left and right as he picks up a first down. He knocked a Sequoia defender to the ground and then hurtled over him.
Yeah, he just Pua punked a couple of Cherokees there. There's no other way to describe that run. And he's having a day, man. He's having his way. He's feeling good. The Warriors are defending the turf.
I guess it answers that eternal question: what happens when a Warrior meets a Cherokee?
Mr. Orlick having a laugh at that.
Now we have the answer.
Mr. Orlick's giving a thumbs down to the Warriors versus Cherokees. John's just reporting the game. You can't. Those are just facts.
They're just facts. It's real facts. 3-yard gain there. It's going to bring up it's like a 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8.
John, that's not fancy. He took the ball, he ran it straight, and he got 3 yards out of it.
All right. 2nd and 8. 3 minutes left here in the first half. South City continuing to drive. I think they're going to give him a dose full of Calvin Pua here. Oh, not shocking. And Pua just running at will.
He just cut it right up the field on that one, John. He hasn't had a chance to kind of survey and run. He's just been kind of running forward. But that time he got a split second to take a look at the field in front of him and made an incredible cut for the aforementioned Mr. Boyd.
I mean, do you want to stop that guy, though, if you're a Sequoia? Do you want to? Anyway, do you want to stop that guy? I don't want to stop that guy.
I'm really enjoying watching this game tonight. That's fabulous.
All right, 1st and 10, 2:30 left here in the first half. South City looking to pass. Tyson hitting the corner. All right. Alapati, though, couldn't find a receiver and was able to pick up a few yards.
John, there are some flags there. I'm going to guess a late hit on the quarterback. It looked like he was already down, but I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. See William Barraza there clapping. Usually means it's good for the Warriors.
Yeah,
and
the down kid went ahead and moved it back to first down, so it's going to likely be here on Sequoia, and it is. And that's going to be personal foul against Sequoia. So indeed, it was looks like a late hit on Tyson Alapati.
Hey, John, once again, fabulous camera work there by our crack staff here.
Fantastic job. As always, by this volunteer group. They are getting grades, though.
I would.
You have some issues there? Switch headsets. And Pua with the ball, not much doing there.
No gain. No gain. Second and goal from the 7. Second down and goal from the 7-yard line.
All right, 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line.
Having some headset issues, John, here, but I'm back.
I moved this one because the cord got wrapped around it, so I thought maybe it had
could have
moved
been part of it.
Yeah,
sure.
Anyway, we're still trying to figure out our board. First game of the year here, working out some kinks. Calvin Pua with the ball, and Calvin Pua is going to do it. Well, Calvin Pua does what Calvin Pua does with a South City Warriors touchdown.
And he is greeted by his team, and they are just, it's not flashy. They're just giving each other dap and saying, let's line up and do it once more. I mean, it's a huge half. Before this 2-point conversion, they're going to have dang near 24 points. This is incredible.
I mean, I would give that kid the Costco cheeseburger of the game if Costco cheeseburgers existed.
They do, at some select Costco's.
I wonder if you could buy like a tray of them, like how you buy like a whole large pizza for like $10 there. South City going for 2.
And another 2-point conversion, John, and it's got to be demoralizing for the Cherokees to know what's coming. But it's a combination of the runners having their way with it, and these old linemen just opening up incredible holes for these guys to punch it through. And it's all, it's not fancy, man. It's interior runs.
Well, the phone is ringing, and Sequoia just does not have an answer for Pua. That's the bottom line. Call somebody, because this dynamic team of Pua and Eugenio.
And John, once again, I have a message here from Tello, who approves of your Costco cheeseburger joke.
All right. Now we need Tello to do some research, though, to make sure those cheeseburgers actually exist.
This is going to end up 2001 all over again. It's going to be us all over this.
Hey, I think Dr. Dre could maybe throw us a couple ducats, maybe get us some new headsets, since we are having some headset issues.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre, if you're out there listening.
Did you see what he built, like a visual arts, I think an art center for Compton High School? I might have just made that up.
The guy's worth $1 billion.
Yeah,
right? Good for him.
He gifted a really, really nice thing to a school out there, and those kids need it, man. So props to Dr. Dre.
I'm just waiting for Compton to get like super affluent, and you hear about people moving to Compton because Dre just put so much money into the place. It's like, man, I live in Compton. I'm like, whoa, where'd you get all that money from, dog?
Props to you.
What?
Have you seen the Defiant ones on HBO?
No.
Oh my God, man! Stop everything and go watch it. It's such an incredible.
Stop tempting me. I'm gonna get a Costco cheeseburger and head home to watch the Defiant ones.
Go watch the Defiant ones about him and the Interscope Records guy.
Oh yes. Okay, I saw the preview for that. So I will take that.
It's very compelling, man. You cannot turn away just to see.
Another great documentary called Soundbreaking.
Soundbreaking. What's that about?
Soundbreaking. It's about the music industry. It's about the producer of the Beatles. There's a lot of different, of great interviews. Sir Paul Martin.
No.
Are you sure? George Martin. You're right.
It's George Martin.
He passed
You're
away.
Thinking
actually.
of Sir Paul
McCartney. Sure. George Martin passed away last year.
He did, right? I'm sure. Was he a sir?
He was a sir. He was a sir.
I'm not shocked. I just didn't know.
And anyway, it's a great documentary. It was actually on the plane. It's on Hulu, by the way, as well.
Oh, I'm definitely going to
Nine
Cue
part.
that up, man.
It was like a 9-part.
Oh,
Mark
Jesus, really?
approved by Mark Lore.
Oh,
6 or 9 part. I can't remember. It was a long flight.
say no more.
But
I
I
have
watched the whole thing.
a lot of respect for one Mark Lore and his music journalistic knowledge.
Are you a fan of Tom Petty? A lot of Tom Petty interviews in it. Tom Petty talks about how he hates making music videos. That's why he always looks miserable in every music video he ever made.
Tom Petty's actually in the Defiant ones too.
Is he really?
He's somebody who worked with Jimmy. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Iovine.
Oh, Jimmy Ivy.
Is that how you?
Yeah,
pronounce
it's
it?
Ivy.
I'm gonna wait for Tello to tell me. He's probably reporting directly to Jimmy and the doc.
I'm sure. Ask him if he's got Dr. Dre's. I don't need to know the number. Does he have the doc's number in his cell phone? Could he text the doc if he wanted to?
John, we got some activity on the Facebook feed thing that we're doing now. Matt B, what's going on? Morgan Hill in the house. Another South City alum.
Welcome to the show.
If we do baseball, Matt, you got to come out and join us. You got to promise me that you'll make the drive all the way down here or up here for you. All the way up here, we'll do some baseball.
Well, he's just got to get to San Jose. I could take him the rest of the way.
I was talking to the counselor, one Christian Navarro here before the game, asking him about the baseball diamond. Like, are we going to get a baseball diamond here at the high school? And he said he wasn't sure. So I noticed they're building a really cool swimming facility out here.
No, it's called an aquatics center.
An aquatic center. I'm sorry.
Aquatics
I'm very,
center.
very sorry.
I mean, we've got Genentech in this town. Let's start asking everybody for money. Genentech, Dr. Dre,
YouTube,
Rolling Pin Donuts,
TGI,
all the big players.
TGI Fridays.
As Sequoia swings it out again, they got that nice little West Coast offense deal. You know, they just kind of shoot it out there to the wide receiver. It's a nice gain.
Caleb Lagafu was right there, and a split second more, and he might have pick six that thing.
Gain of 5 for Sequoia. It brings up a 2nd and 5. 55 ticks left here on the clock. Another swing across the field. Nice pass and hauled in by number 13. Duncan Stewart for a Sequoia first down. Sequoia's in their, I guess you call it 1 minute drill. And just to remind those folks watching and listening at home, in the high school game, first downs do stop the clock. So that'll play to their advantage on that play here. We got 35 ticks left. Sequoia back. Another pass. Hauled in again.
Did a nice job there to go out of bounds.
That was Stewart.
For a moment.
Stewart again with the ball. Hauled it in. Ran out of bounds. Very smart. 30 seconds left. And they pick up another first down, looking to get within one score before they head to the half.
And it is Ivy. I was just informed that it is.
Thanks, Tello. I get 1 or 2 things right a season, and I've just burned one already.
I have a ton of respect for that guy, but I really wanted to punch him in the face by the end of that documentary.
Oh, Ivy?
Yeah, Jimmy Ivy.
Well, you would love sound breaking. Deep pass, and wow, out of bounds there by Sequoia.
I was kind of maybe
Who's the guy?
Who's
the guy that?
John?
Who's the guy
that it didn't come out there? There's some.
Was there some shenanigans there?
Well, no, it's just one of those things. You're both running in the same direction, and maybe your feet get tangled, or you bump into him, and then suddenly, it turns into PI. Thank goodness this isn't the NFL where everyone's flag happy. You can just play a football game here.
13 our side.
Looking for the name of the gentleman that I was thinking about from my music documentary, sound breaking. Not mine.
Money? Do you make money?
No, it was great though. It was great. It's PBS, man. They do some great docs. I don't think Ken Burns was a part of this. Whoa, nice. South City in with a hand on the ball there.
That's the aforementioned.
That's Caleb.
Caleb Lagafu. I told you he was right in on that play a second ago. And the Warriors aren't really getting fooled, man, except for that really nice over-the-top bomb that they threw. The Warriors have been on all over every play.
Yeah, 20 ticks left. 3rd down and 10. Warriors looking for a stop. Obviously, it's going to be 4-down territory here for Sequoia. And Sequoia does have a couple of timeouts left.
Good advice from the stands.
Another pass up deep to Spencer, and that's going to be a little too far and incomplete. So that's going to bring up 4th and 10 with 15 seconds left for the Sequoia Cherokees.
Quarterback was looking for speedster Duncan Stewart there down the line, and he overthrew him. There were 3 Warriors converging on him, so it's got to be another perfect pass for the Cherokees for them to make a dent on these Warriors. And shows you how hard it is, man. It happened once. You think you can just repeat it, but it's not as repeatable as say, the Warriors' running game tonight. I mean, that's something you can kind of hang your hat on.
And looks like we're going to have a penalty here against Sequoia. Looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's a 15-yard penalty against Sequoia. And that's going to bring a 4th and forever with 15 seconds left. I'd imagine you'd see some sort of a pass into the end zone with a lot of people. The one Aaron Rodgers is really known for.
Well, Sequoia's going to take a timeout and talk it over.
Get it salted.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, sometimes these things turn into 4-down territory. 15 seconds on the clock. I mean, if you want to be conservative about it, I kick it into the corner and, make the Warriors go 90 yards. But you're also down 14, and there's obviously a lot of football to play here tonight as the band gets warmed up for what is sure to be a cool halftime show.
As the band plays on here, and we start getting ready for that world-famous chicken teriyaki bowl here in just about 15 ticks. As you see the South City band.
He's into it.
Shimmying and a shaking.
He's into it.
3rd down and 25 for the Sequoia Cherokees.
3rd and forever. They didn't take your advice to kick into the corner.
Well, I thought it was 4th.
They've got everybody set out wide. And now looking for some space. Tossed across the field.
Oh, what an open field.
Yeah, fantastic.
What an open field tackle. Just a fabulous play by the Warriors defense there.
That's Oscar Reyes.
Because they had me fooled. I said, where is he throwing that ball to? And Robert Marticorena there thought he might have a play there, thought he might see an open field, and he did, except for that one Warrior who put a great hit on him, just exactly what you want to see. So, once again, another great defensive showing for these Warriors.
4th down and 25 for the Cherokee after this timeout.
Who called that timeout? South City called the timeout? No, they did.
Who we going to at the half?
Sequoia called a timeout. That was their last timeout of the half.
Thank you, Mr. Boy, for keeping us honest here.
Hey, boy, we wanted Kiara at the half. At the end of the second. What's her name?
Kiana.
Tip of the teeth, tip of the tongue.
13, my side. My side.
All right.
Hey, trips. 13's on the slot inside. 13's on the slot inside.
And Sequoia, once again, they got everybody spread out wide. They got 4 wide receivers. Quarterback here, looking for anything. No, nothing doing. Almost brought out of the back by South City. Spins away. Fires it deep into the end zone. Couple receivers up the end, and it's hauled in for a touchdown by Sequoia.
Oh, no.
It's a great Aaron Rodgers impression pulled off by quarterback Patrick Laparo. Oh, my Lanta.
That was a very fortunate play. Let's see what the flag is here. You can usually judge it based on the reaction of the players, and I see a lot of hands on hips on the Cherokees, and the Warriors look pretty excited as I see our white hat pointing to the Cherokee sideline. So let's see what it is.
Well, there shouldn't be much discussion with South City. They'll take it, whatever it is, because they don't want the touchdown.
That's certainly true.
We got no more time left here on the clock. Let's wait to find out, get an explanation.
Let's see if we all can read lips.
Personal foul, South City.
Never seen those hand movements there by a referee. After this one is that one, and then that one. So it is a personal foul against South City. So we're calling the touchdown. And that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. But, even that being said, as the half's going to come to a close here.
Wolfie the Wildcat is not happy about it. He looks despondent.
Wolfie needs to do something. The time for action is now.
Wildcat. Wolfie the Warrior, sorry. I'm a Wildcat.
Westboro Wildcats.
My college mascot's the Wildcat, so,
Chico?
The Chico State University Wildcats, yeah. All right, well,
I'm more of a Chico Blaze guy myself.
that's unfortunate, as Sequoia is going to be well within striking distance here into the second half. South City will take the ball in the second half, and we're just waiting here for the extra point.
And it's doubly sad because the Warriors were in the backfield. You know, they had that quarterback on the run. They got there in a hurry. I think it was Spencer Eugenio, the man of mystery there, that almost got he put a hand on him actually, and just couldn't bring him down. As Wolfie the Warrior here stays up, stays excited. Just hang your head up. Warriors had a great first half. Great start to league play. You know, Sequoia's not a slouch. They're expected to do well this year, and these divisions are always tough, man. They're always tough.
No, I mean, it was definitely South City put together 1 7/8 great quarters. Truthfully, I mean, it was just amazing play, really, by Sequoia's quarterback, number 5, Patrick Lapario, just to get away, get out of the backfield, get away from the tackle, and to get that basically Hail Mary in the end zone. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, 2 big plays. That's really going to be the message at the half. It's just 2 big plays. There's really nothing you can do about that, John, as Sequoia takes us into the half. John and I are going to grab a chicken teriyaki bowl here in a hot second as we enjoy the cheerleaders doing their thing.
World famous chicken teriyaki bowl. All right, folks, enjoy the festivities at home. It's time for a break. And when you're thinking of a break, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change and tune-up experts.
Nice showing there by the cheerleaders. Love watching these routines get more and more intricate every time. The Glee effect, John. A lot of cheerleaders now. A lot of cheerleaders now. Yeah, that was awesome. Can't go wrong with Destiny's Child as your track, back in track. And you love to see the cheerleaders getting excited. JV and varsity together, doing big things.
again, the South San Francisco.
John, is that Kiana grabbing a cheerleader for our halftime interview?
Well,
is that what I'm
that's-
seeing here?
that's-
And Wolfie?
That's Brianna.
Okay, guys, we're
She-
ready. We're here with Raina.
Oh, Vanessa!
Go ahead. What's happening? What's happening?
I think we might be in the midst of some sort of an elaborate goings on here.
It says,
Will you be my girl?
is that Fidget?
If you don't,
Fidget?
Fidget.
That must be like a pet name or something. Will you be my girl?
I blame this on the social media culture. I mean, you should just ask a girl out. There's like I'm taking a break.
It's
All right,
like a
taking a
whole
break.
thing.
Chicken teriyaki bowl.
That's
Wolfing.
so sweet. What's the answer?
Guys, it's officially official.
That's so sweet. That's adorable. What is happening? We're going to get some information here and figure out what's happening during the half.
Hi guys, I'm here with Raina and Vanessa. Vanessa, who are you here supporting?
I'm here to support Raina.
And Raina, how long have you been a cheerleader?
6 years.
Cool. You have it here, Warriors.
Bye.
Hey everybody, there's only a couple minutes left in the half, so go on over to the snack shack. Go pick up candy, chips, cookies, water, soda, sports drinks, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, hot dogs, Polish dogs, chicken sandwiches, and the world famous chicken teriyaki rice bowl. All sales directly benefit our South City athletic program, so pick up a snack and help support our South City Warrior athletes. Tonight, we have the girls golf team that's serving up all of those snacks. Each game, there's a different sports team that's helping out at the snack shack. And once again, all proceeds benefit all of our South City athletic programs. Also, don't forget to tune in to YouTube right now. We are live. You can call and text or message, tweet, Snapchat, family, friends, everybody, and tell them to log on to YouTube to watch all of the rest of tonight's game action live. Today's game will also be available on our YouTube page after the game. It's youtube.com/South City Video Art, or simply find the video on the bottom of the South City High School homepage.
second half about to get underway here as Wolfie did not take a halftime. Wolfie's going nuts for 2 hours every Friday. Our scoreboard operator here, Mr. Orlick, always on top of things. They're going to assess a personal foul from the end of the first half.
Before the half was over, is a set on the kickoff.
Sequoia will be kicking into the wind a little bit here.
45-yard line.
Wind's coming somewhat across the field. Sequoia's kid's got a boot. Oh. As that ball goes out of bounds.
That's the penalty.
Looks like the South City Warrior touched it, and they're going to spot it at or about the 30.
Looks like the ball was touched, so there's no flag on the play.
So our referee makes the touch the ball signal with his hands. I'm just killing time until John gets back here. He went all the way to the other side to get a chicken teriyaki bowl. I'm going to grab my binoculars and see if he's still in line or if he's making his way back. It's tough to know. Maybe he's eating the bowl and then he's going to come back. Oh! Spencer Eugenio took a big hit there as the Cherokees are getting more physical as the game wears on. Eugenio felt that one. Pooh is going to take it. Reliably gets a couple yards. Makes it a third and manageable for the Warriors. We'll see if the Warriors continue to pound the ball or if they decide to go to the air a little bit more in the second half, though. If you're the Warriors, you're probably not thinking too hard about it, considering all the success they had. Looks like our Warrior jumped offside there. That is an offsides on the Warriors. Big number 44. I don't want this to be the first time I say his name, so I'm not going to. So the Lions had a good night tonight. So that makes this a longer third down for the Warriors in their territory. And the Warriors decide to go to the air here. Low pass there, intended for Frank House. It's a little bit low. He would have been short of the first down either way, as the Warriors bring on their kicking team as they're pretty deep back.
Fourth down and 9 for the Warriors.
So the Warriors will have some wind at their back here. Mr. Orlish points out this is the first punt of the game. Oh! And he just barely gets it off there. And not a great result for the Warriors there, as Sequoia is going to take over with some pretty decent field position. John,
absolutely, Ricardo. Thanks for covering for me.
Oh, that's okay.
Trying to go to the snack shack. There's somebody in front of me. Once you get there, explore the menu. Take your time. Ask a lot of questions. Speak in a very low, hushed voice so that the people at the counter cannot hear you. And then ultimately I got nothing and then ran back over here.
You're joking. Really? After all that?
Yeah, it was a lengthy wait. Anyway, our problems don't matter. As a flag comes in, several flags come in.
Same thing happened to me.
40-yard line.
Same thing happened to me at Little Luca. There are a lot of questions being asked about the turkey and cranberry sandwich. Is that like Thanksgiving turkey? Yeah, it includes cranberry. Yes, that's the whole deal.
Is that organic, artisanal cranberry?
Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything to the guy. He was huge. He was about 6'5". And like when you go to those places and they ask a question, and then the person helping them leaves, and they come back and they ask another question. Sure. Ask all your questions at once. All right, ball plays here at the 47-yard line. As first and forever for Sequoia.
Well, that's fortuitous, John. The Warriors had about a 15-net-yard punt here a second ago. It was looking pretty bad. So this is a nice turn of events for the Warriors to kind of even up the playing field a little bit as number 7, Robert Marticarena, gets almost to midfield there.
Can't help but think the Warriors should be up 3 scores here. That was just really a fantastic play by Sequoia there to close out the first half. You can't draw that sort of thing up. You try that 15 times, you might get it once. And, Sequoia's quarterback is really able to stay on his feet and fling that sucker out, do, like I said, his best Aaron Rodgers impression. And get these Sequoia Cherokee within 7. Second and long. He's back looking for room, not finding it, looking for a corner, directing traffic down the field, lets it go, and an incomplete pass.
Oh, and the referees very easily could have thrown a flag on that play. I think there were some hands there, but they didn't see it. So
yeah, but
lucky for the Warriors.
It did look a little haphazard. I mean, there's a lot. The guys got to the end of their route, and the quarterback was trying to figure it out, directing people left and right.
Oh, the quarterback had some really good protection there. Big number 20, who's that? I can't quite catch his number there. 22 for the Warriors was closing in, and the quarterback was lucky to have some people protecting him.
All right, well, here's 3rd and 20 for Sequoia. Shotgun, snap, he's back. Looking deep, flings it across the left-hand side of the field there. Nice game, but it's going to be well short of the first down. Looks like a gain of about 15 yards. It's going to put them in 4th and 5, but kind of in that territory where you might go for it, Ricardo.
I think you do. I think that they do, and they might even go to the air. They've had a lot of success with these pass plays, and that quarterback's having a little bit of time to make something happen. Even in the plays that are breaking down, we saw him turn nothing into something.
And indeed, 4th and 5. He's going for it and sacked. Great sack there in the backfield by number 22.
And there's big 22, John. That is who I'm sorry, I don't have his name on our little roster sheet. I apologize.
Who is that, Boyd? Who is that?
He just took off his helmet. But that's a beautiful.
Number 22. Beautiful hair guy.
Just a fabulous
head of hair on him.
Result, and he almost got to the quarterback on the play right before that. So he tasted the quarterback, and he's going to go finish the deal.
Sorry for the lack of recognition there, son. We'll get you on the post-game report.
Got to get you on the notes here.
Brought to you by Krispy Kreme Donuts.
No, man, don't kick Rolling Pin.
That's true. Rolling Pin is a San Bruno original. As South City with a nice run there. Oh, gosh, looked like a late hit there by the big fella, number 70. A couple guys from South City giving him just a little pat on the back saying, hey, man, it's a little late there. Big fella, Alex Vogel, 6'2", 255, coming in a little late there to the pile.
Woo.
I feel like every bone in my back cracks when I get up from watching Sunday Night Football. I can only imagine if one of these guys hit me. All right, South City back, handoff. Pushing through the pile for a first down. Surrounded by a pile of Sequoia defenders. Where are they going to blow the whistle? I guess maybe not. The ball comes out, but they rule him down. That's Calvin Pua, man. He just won't go down, and the referees refuse to blow the whistle.
I don't know what the rule is here, but I feel like if they stop his progress. But you know what? They didn't stop his progress. And they called the ball down there. It looked like he might have lost it going down to the ground. We'll take it. Warriors will take it. He punked his way into another first down.
1st and 10. Sequoia territory. Handoff to Eugenio Spencer. Spencer Eugenio, rather. And short gain there.
Do I feel this game getting more chippy, John?
You know, I honestly, I don't know if it was picked up on camera. I was actually looking through my binoculars here, but South City took some exception there. And that big guy, number 70 from Sequoia, coming at a pretty late hit. The player was already down, and he just kind of came in and sort of belly flopped on the pile there. It seems like he's gotten chippier the last couple of plays.
Yeah, the Warriors have been punching the Cherokees in the mouth all night long. You figure the Cherokees are going to answer force with force at some point.
As it's pitched back. And
nice block there by big number 71 for the Warriors.
And we got a flag on the play there.
Caleb Lagafua threw a great block there for his guy. We'll see what this penalty's about.
It looked like he was in the area of holding. And I do see the hand go up. And we'll stand by for the white hat, the referee here in the white hat to give us the information. It's actually personal foul, face mask.
And there it is, John. I told you this game was getting a little chippy, man. Things are getting physical.
And just like that, 15 yards. And that's, I think, one of the hardest things for a lot of these high school players, keep those emotions in check.
That's absolutely right, John.
We got adult and college players that have a hard enough time. You got a 16, 17-year-old, everything that's going on, everything.
There's a lot happening.
Forward.
There's a lot happening.
Yeah, there's a lot of chemicals being mixed, mainlined right into their system. A lot of endorphins and everything else.
Props to these kids for keeping their composure.
All right, and of course that's going to make it a 1st and 10 for South City. Looking back to pass. That pass was very, very dangerous. That looks like that's the second pass, and there's only been just a few from Alapati where he's really put himself in danger of turning it over.
Well, he's not having much of a chance to acclimate himself to throwing the ball. He's handed it off so many times tonight. It's tough to expect him to hand it off 25 times and then expect him to make a perfect throw.
I'd agree, but if you're going to keep Sequoia honest, what you got to do is make it a high percentage pass, something out into the flat, something short. I mean, he's going for these lengthy passes, 15, 20 yards out. It's going to make it a little more difficult. Now, obviously, it's going to open him up for the run, which here it comes. Once again for Spencer Eugenio. And, there it is. There's 5 yards. Now, you got 5 yards there. You got nothing on the last play. Hopefully you get another 5 yards. But South City has looked like they're able to pretty much pick up first downs at will.
And it certainly helps that Sequoia is gifting them a few yards with some of this extracurricular stuff. So the Warriors they're marching. Well, there's only 5 minutes left in the quarter.
During the Snack Shack debacle of 2017, what did I miss? Was it 3 and out by the Warriors?
It was kind of messy.
Eugenio Spencer. He's going to pick up another few yards. He's going to be short of the first down, and never mind. He just keeps pushing that pile. He got real close. He looked like he was stopped about 3 yards from the first down and said, nah, I'm just going to keep going.
Props to the Warriors tonight, John. They keep getting hit, and they keep responding with big runs, staying on their feet.
Absolutely. You just think you're going to stop them, then all of a sudden they go from the window to the wall.
We got the fourth down, John.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and 1. South City looking for the first down. They're going to take a minute to talk about it.
Not a bad idea, John. The coaches have done a fantastic job tonight of running the right play at the right time. So they're going to avail themselves of a timeout to think about it, talk about it.
You know they're going to go for it regardless. South City hasn't tried a single extra point or field goal today. So, ball is deep. It's inside the 20-yard line. You're deep in the red zone. You're on the ball's on the 12. This is really the spot. You got to take your shot. I say give it to Cole. Give it to. I don't really know what you need to talk about. You just give the ball to Calvin Pua. If Calvin Pua can't give you 2 yards, then there's something terribly wrong.
Mr. Orlich is calling a play from the scorer's table here.
Orlich is saying just give it to Pua. I think he just put Pua out there by himself. Can he snap the ball to himself?
He just pointed to my gut, so I think he means run it up the gut. Just pointed to my gut.
Just hit the first guy you see and take him with you through the first.
Coach Pua sends his boys back out onto the field here. Let's see what the Warriors dial up on a very short 4th down. they've had a lot of success
What
tonight.
does the Pua family eat? I mean, my goodness, those are some big kids, man.
Fourth down, 1 for the Warriors.
All right, South City in a power formation. They're going to punch it up the gut. There it is to Pua. Going for first down. He looks like he got it on that final leap there. Lines judge is taking it past the stick, and it looks like it's going to be just enough for a first down.
And it's that extra effort, man. That's all it is. It's not, and there's no trickery involved. I think Sequoia knew it was coming. And Pua made a great play.
Run is good enough for another Warriors first down.
And there it is. There's their first down, and South City's got a fresh set of downs deep in the red zone to pursue 6.
There's a snap. Eugenio Spencer with
nice
the ball, cuts it back. Great run there by Eugenio Spencer.
And that little hesitation there paid off a couple extra yards. As he comes out to take a breather, welcomes Pua back into the mix.
Gain of 6 yards on the run.
Oh, I hope Spencer's all right. Looks like he's favoring his shoulder there.
Down and 4 yards to go.
I would be favoring my everything. Old man jokes aside. Looks like about a 2nd and 4. Pua with the ball. Pua on the left side counter there. He's met by everyone on Sequoia's team, including a couple of coaches off the bench. So stop for a short gain. And looks like a gain of 2 there.
Robert Marticarena comes out of the pack there with the ball. He seems pretty upset that they didn't just award him a fumble.
I think it's time for the quarterback keeper. And I mean, I think if you fake to Pua, I think everyone's going to go in that direction.
The old misdirection. All right, 3rd down for the Warriors. Handoff left side.
You know, John, he didn't get into the end zone though. I thought he might, but it is good enough for a first down.
And that was Anthony Maciel.
Nice run. He almost spun that thing into a score.
And it's indeed a first down, and South City is got the twofer impact of getting the first down, running this clock. Now we're down to 3:55 here in the 3rd quarter, and looking to go up by 2 scores.
And it's looking like the first half all over again with the Warriors really running very well against the Sequoia team tonight. Looks like a false start on the offense there. The timing was a little bit off.
As you can see, it was going to be a quarterback keeper there, and so everyone got a little bit anxious. Some people made some hasty pastries, if you will.
We still have a whole box of donuts over here.
You don't want to make a hasty pastry, is what I'm saying.
Sure
It's never a good idea.
And it'll remain first down here.
So as you know, Ricardo just got back from a trip over Europe. It was great. Spent some time out there with the wife. Speaking of hasty pastries, great pastries. Could not find a great chocolate chip cookie, though. That was difficult.
About that?
Here's a handoff to Pua around the left-hand side. Nothing doing. Not enough room. Short gain there, and it's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
So no go on the chocolate chip cookie out in
I think
Spain?
I think the chocolate chip cookie is it an American invention?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
I mean, they had everything else. I mean, you know, they had croissants, chocolate croissants, almond croissants, basically a lot of croissants, right? Something that sort of, you know, looked like some sort of bear claw situation. 2nd down, back to Pua, left side, punching through. And Sequoia is now starting to answer. I don't know if it's a combination of Sequoia figuring it out tactically or Calvin Poole also getting a little bit tired. I mean, he's had about 23 carries today.
Yes, he has. That kid has put forth quite an effort. He's got him back at the doorstep right now, and he'll have a couple of chances to punch it in.
All right, 3rd and goal for the Warriors. Oh, the ball comes out.
It is knocked out. Helmet's on the ball. Sequoia's got it.
And that's a nice play by the Warriors. You know, you're shell-shocked in the moment. He dropped the ball, and he could have easily ran that thing all the way back. So heads-up play by the Warriors. And they're going to have to answer, man. You know, this is that aforementioned turnover that we've been waiting for. It's been a pretty clean game up until now.
There really wasn't much South City could do. I mean, Sequoia got the helmet right on the football, knocked that thing out, picked up by Owen Tatola of Sequoia. And nice, he had the presence of mind to run it down and take it past the 30-yard line. South City, you know, that's a tough one. The turnover on downs, 2:20 left here, and Sequoia's only down by a touchdown.
Cheerleaders still keeping the fight.
All right, Sequoia here trying to engineer a comeback here in the third quarter. Another hitch out to the flat. Big hit laid on there by South City's number 2, Tyson Alapati, but it looks like Sequoia's going to have enough for a first down.
Nice pass play there to keep the sticks moving for the Cherokees.
I do like it. I got to say, they're high percentage passes. I mean, we'll hitch out to the flat there. And, you know, just like South City was able to dominate in the first half with runs by Spencer Eugenio and Pua. Sequoia's done a great job with those pass attempts. So now we got a 1st and 10.
And you know, John, if Sequoia thinks that the quarterback's not going to have time, if they think that the Warriors are getting good pressure, they're going to run like a quick, you know, 2-step drop, boom, throw to avoid big number 22 there getting to the quarterback again.
And a gain of 2 there by Sequoia. This brings up 2nd and 8.
Shane.
This game is getting a little bit more exciting than I'd like for it to be.
Getting ready to get into the mix. About to call his name. I can feel it.
Snap, another handoff, another short gain there. Looks like about a gain of another 2 yards.
Gutu with a nice tackle there.
And that's Robert Matasarena again with the run. Another 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up a third
third
and 7.
change. And that's what's tough about this down, right? So it's 5 yards. You think maybe a pass, you know? But they've been so successful in the air that you got to be on your toes.
Well, here
they
comes
sent Big 22. He looks like he's getting held, and the referee saw it. This runs. Oh no, that's not a
late
call.
hit.
That's not a great call.
Was there a flag there for a late hit?
It was.
That is ridiculous.
Man, that's brutal.
I mean, you got to pick that one up.
That's a really unfortunate turn of events because that's going to offset the legitimate hold in the backfield there. Big 22 was getting held, Jeremiah, and just it was close. You know, it's easy for us to sit up here and go, oh, late hit, but you're trying to force that guy out of bounds, and it was close. It's unfortunate.
I mean, it wasn't flagrant. It was he left his feet as a little push. You know, I'd like to see that again in tape. I saw it in real time, but definitely nothing that looked like it was intentional. I mean, who said the quarterback, is looking for the end zone? You ease up, he makes a cut inside.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. What's going on here?
I don't know. They're taking it back, then taking it forward. He got me. All right, we'll do a little clerical work here, calling the accountants from PricewaterhouseCoopers. Get this sorted.
PWC.
Okay, so it looks like they might have picked that flag up.
Well, let's hope the Warriors can keep their focus here. There's a lot of stuff happening. They need to stay focused and keep their eye on the prize here.
All right, 3rd and 11. Sequoia back again to pass.
They cannot keep 22.
This quarterback's got great pocket presence.
And the quarterback did well to get that ball off because they were coming down. They were coming at him hard. 22, Jeremiah here, every time is getting pressure. When they let him loose, he's getting to the quarterback. And the only thing that can stop him is a hold, as we saw on the last play. And he was one split second away from taking him down for another sack. He's having a heck of a game.
4th and 11, and looks like Sequoia is lining up here in the punt formation.
Let's.
We got Spencer Eugenio back to return it. I think they're going to punt it away here. I don't think any sort of trick away. And so it's going to be offsides on South City. That's not going to be helpful. And this is the same thing that happened last half, where you then gave Sequoia the opportunity to go for it. They decided, then you know what? What's the net gain? We're going to go for it on 4th down.
Offense.
As you see the personnel change, referees are talking about it. But Sequoia's looks to be bringing in the offense for a 4th and 5 here in midfield.
I mean, I would. What are you going to get? I mean, you're a high school punter. You're going to drop the ball into 30 and you get 20 net yards. Right, Ricardo?
Right, absolutely.
You know, you're down by a score. You got a quarter left. I think this is a good play by Sequoia. I mean, but this was precipitated by South City's mistake.
Definitely.
Now we got looking for a big defensive stop here from the Warriors. And there's a beautiful stop, number 22 once again.
And there was really nothing there for Patrick Lopaparo to do. There was a Warrior right on his tail, and the wide receiver that he was looking at was covered, and he was well behind the first down marker. So, not a great play, you know. Unfortunately, that's not what the Cherokees wanted. So the Warriors will have a chance to take over here and continue their great running and hold on to the rock a little bit better. That'll probably be the message from Coach Pooh. Like, hey, remember not to drop the ball.
You know, and I just want to welcome again the people who are watching us on YouTube. And if you ever sat at home and wondered what it would be like to call a football game and not know much about it, not know much about football, listen to us. We'll give you that opportunity.
Welcome aboard.
Hand off from South City. Nice run there by number 3. Lance Sands, a.k.a. the Sands of Time, with a nice 6-yard gain. But if you're sitting on your couch, you're drinking an adult beverage or maybe a nice Hershey's chocolate milk. When was the last time you had yourself a nice
craft soda, like from BJ's? Have you had the black cherry soda that they make? It's fabulous.
No. I've seen them on the menu. The root beer looks fantastic. But you look at the calories.
No, don't do that.
360 calories for a 16-ounce soda? It's crazy.
John, that's the end of the third quarter here. Just going to do a quick reset. The Warriors are up a touchdown, and it's been a heck of a game thus far. The Warriors have had their way on offense. And we're going to find our mutual friend Kiana down there as the...
Well, let's find her. Where is she?
She's pretty close. We're going to let the band do their thing. We're going to let the band. It's my jam. South City, high.
Hi guys, we're here with Miss R, former alumni from South City and now the current cheer coach. Miss R, what are you most excited for this cheer season?
I'm really excited to finally have had the opportunity to coach this program. I was an alumni of the program, alumni of South City Go Warriors, so I'm excited to compete. I'm excited to see what the kids do this year. They're going to be great.
Hey, you guys have a nice season. Thank you.
All right, Kiana, thank you for the sideline report.
Thank you.
All right, South City with the ball. 2nd and 4. Hand off to Pua, just jumping over people. That's what the man does.
Did you see Pua's 2 hands on the ball there?
I did.
He really overdid it there with the. Well, you can't overdo ball security, but he wasn't going to drop that one.
Brought down at the 38-yard line. 3rd down and 1 for the Warriors.
As you hear Mr. Boyd call out the downs here.
Yeah, that's right. 3rd and 1 for the Warriors here. It's a nice evening here in South City. Nice handoff there. It's going to be enough for a South City first down as they continue to wear this clock down. Oh, you know what? Yeah, okay. I thought I got deked there for just a second.
Now, John, that was a fortunate turn of events for the Warriors there. The runner there kind of bumped into the quarterback.
Anthony Maciel.
That was a tricky play to do because he was kind of faking it to the young man in motion. And as he fakes it, he turns to hand it off to the runner, and there's a little bump there, so something for the Warriors to clean up here.
All All right, 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Let's say they keep it on the ground. They do indeed with Pua, who puts his head down and gets himself another 4 or 5 yards there on the carry. I think this is going to be the game plan here on out. I mean, the few passes we have seen from South City have been, to use a technical term, pretty scary. So
Pua takes a breather. You know, John, this O-line has had a heck of a game tonight. The holes have been so big, giving these running backs an opportunity to do what they do. But I don't think they've been in the backfield one time. I don't think the D-line has gotten any push for the Cherokees.
And the ball pitched back from Anthony Maciel into short gain there. And let's, keeping the clock moving.
That's right.
10-13. I think South City would like to take at least 3 minutes off this clock and punch it in for 7. I'm sorry, or 8 or 6, depending
or 3.
upon. Or I don't see 3 happening.
No.
I'll bet you dollars to donuts.
I have donuts.
I have dollars. All right, 3rd and 5. South City looking for a 1st down.
They give it to
Hand
Lance
off,
Sands.
looking for the corner. Lance Sands still up on his feet, pushing hard for that 1st down, trying to move that pile. It's going to be close.
These Warriors are so hard to bring down. It is going to be short, John. Obviously, I think this is going for it territory, right? Considering the success they've had on the ground tonight.
I mean, speaking of going for it, I just watched a phenomenal movie from the 1980s. Do you remember Sylvester Stallone in Cobra?
Cobra?
Do you remember Cobra?
I know of the movie. I don't think I've ever seen it, sadly. I thought you were going to drop a cliffhanger.
No, not a cliffhanger. It has Brigitte Nielsen in it. Stallone is a cop who plays by his own rules.
Were they married at that point?
I think they were dating at the time. Yeah, it's a horrible movie. And you know what? South City with the fake. They're not going for the handoff, looking to pass, and that is not going to be a good call as Sequoia sniffs it out and stops him on 4th down. So,
and that's the gamble that you take. That it doesn't work, but Sequoia has the length of the field essentially to go. The Warriors will take their chances on the defensive side.
Sometimes you get a little too smart for your own good. Happens to all of us. South City still in a good spot, still in the power position. Uncle Mo hasn't switched benches yet.
Look at the band. The band guys are holding their notes.
I'm sure the band has seen Cobra. They know what's up.
Good luck, hey. We got 33 as the wingback. They're going to run.
Sequoia with the pass. Oh, hauled in by number 13. Keeps his feet in bounds at the 30. He cuts back, beats a defender, cross the 20, the 10, and he's in virtually untouched for a touchdown. Duncan Stewart with a 70-yard touchdown pass as Sequoia is an extra point away from tying this game.
John, the DB that was covering that guy, I think, misjudged the ball. He kind of pulled up on it like he thought maybe he'd have a chance, or maybe thought it was going out of bounds. And unfortunately, it hit the wide receiver there right in the breadbasket, and he made a couple of nice moves to avoid tackles and get into the end zone with about 8.5 minutes left to go in this game. Let's see if they can tie it up.
All right, this extra point here is crucial to Sequoia as they're looking to tie this up. With 8 left here in the 4th quarter, the kick is up, and it is good.
You're surprised, John, they didn't go for 2 there?
Yeah.
A little bit?
I'm not. No, I'm not surprised at all.
On the road, no?
I
guess you don't have to.
Got plenty of time left, 8:35. They got a kicker they got confidence in, which doesn't always happen at the high school level.
Well, the thing with me, the Cherokees are waiting on big plays. They're really relying heavily on the big play. They may not have a chance to see the end zone again. So the Warriors, John, on their back heel a little bit. This is a new game. It's a new ball game.
And that was actually, I want to correct myself more. I said it was a 70-yard touchdown pass. It looked like 70. It was apparently 58 yards. Round up to 60.
Close enough.
He ran a few yards into the end zone. We tacked that on top of it. And I think Sequoia's going to kick it deep here and put it on their defense. I mean, they had a great couple defensive stops. They had an answer for Calvin Pua there down in the red zone before the ball popped out. And they stopped South City on that crucial 4th down. So
big plays, all of them big plays. They're making big plays.
Yep, and indeed they go ahead and kick it deep, hauled in by South City at the 10-yard line. Maciel with the ball, brings it down to the 30-yard line. That's Anthony Maciel.
Nice run by the young man there.
Bringing it back to the 29-yard line.
And some nice sportsmanship there by the Cherokee to help him up. So let's see, the Warriors continue to pound the ball on the ground. They're getting their 2 to 3 yards fairly reliably. Protecting the ball is key here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors.
All right, South City with the ball on their own 29. Plenty of time left and plenty of field to make up, but that's going to be offsides on South City as we got some laundry on the field.
Hill with the ball. Flag on the play. Penalty is called against the Warriors.
Really start to hope the momentum is staying here on South City's side, but having some problem here getting it going.
I'm reading lips there. Referee said illegal formation. As the clock continues to run here.
15 for the Warriors.
All right, 1st and 15 for the Warriors.
Cherokee's showing pressure there.
And off to Pua. Pua finds a nice hole, drives it through, and gets a nice gain on the play there.
As you see, number 33 there for the Cherokees was CK.
11-yard gain there. Sorry.
Really clawing after the ball there, and that's just going to be the norm here for the Warriors. They're going to really have to protect the ball because you know what the coaches are telling them. They're running, so let's go after the ball.
All right, 2nd and 4 after a nice gain there by Pua. Another handoff to Pua, runs the counter on the other side, looking for room.
And there goes Pua getting the first down.
Refusing to be stopped.
Just willing to pile forward for a first down. What an incredible run.
Finally brought down at the 42-yard line, and that's good enough for a Warriors first down.
It's got to be demoralizing for the Cherokees to just be chipped away like that by this run game. You just hope that the Warriors can continue that and control the rest of this game. So Warriors talk it over, take their time a little bit.
They've got some time. They got two timeouts left and 7 minutes on the clock. And I think they'll stick with their power run. Oh, they do the reverse. The reverse, and it's he's got one guy to beat here on this edge here.
Nice spin by Frank House to stay on his feet.
Wow.
Takes the big hit. Probably didn't feel it. Such a great run.
Frank looking to take it to the house. And nice turn in the corner there.
And that's good enough for a Warriors first down.
And you know that the Cherokees have been set up for that all night long, you know.
We had him right where we wanted him.
Great run by Mr. House there.
1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10. Hand off to Pua. Pua finds another hole and rumbles, bumbles, and stumbles from their 8-9 yards. I don't think anybody wants to line up in front of him. That's just a guess.
Negative. Big number 40 who they brought in motion there. I don't have his name on the roster for South City. I apologize. I'm going to get a better roster before the game next time. But he threw a great block, and Pua followed him. He waited for his block and just shot right past him. So that just, once again, just a great control by this Warriors run game tonight. It's fun to watch. You know they're confident. They got a pep in their step walking back to the line here.
Oh, yeah. 2nd and short. And 5:28. Warriors hoping to drive this in for a score and leave Sequoia with only a tiny bit of time without being able to answer. That's a very, very short game by Pua, maybe a yard if that. It's going to bring up third and maybe three and a half. Or call it the original 4.
Pua going to take a breather here. That kid's leaving it all out there tonight. Get that kid a glass of water.
Get that boy a glass of water.
He's got the first down.
Got the first down and holding that ball like a loaf of bread there for a moment. That was pretty scary. As Alapati, the ball comes flying out. My goodness.
The referee was pointing to the ground there, but you always get scared when you see the quarterback kind of shuffle out there and try to make something happen. But good result there for the Warriors as they get the first down and continue to march it into Cherokee territory. And the clock continues to wind, which is beneficial. 4.5 minutes remaining here.
Nice little spin move there, looking for room, but nothing much doing there by Anthony Maciel. I think you got to give it back to Pua, have him run some people over.
And big 52 for the Cherokees, P.J. Lopez making a play back there. And like I said, John, every time you look in there, you see a bunch of hands just scraping for the ball. You know, the Cherokees want to make a big play, and they're having trouble stopping the run, so they're saying, well, if we're going to bring you down, we're going to try and get the ball at the same time.
All right, 2nd and long for South City. South City looking to pass. Oh, my goodness, a pass across the middle in dangerous territory to number 44, Demetrius Gutu. Yikes.
That was, yeah, I mean, it was a good throw in that it was in a place where only the receiver could get it.
Right.
Only Gutu could get it. He took a pretty big shot there as he leaned down to try and make a play on that ball. You just hope he's all right. But that pass is going to be there. It's got to be an incredible pass, but it'll be there. Here come the Warriors on 3rd down and long. We'll see what they do here. They need a big chunk of yardage.
3:30 left, and South City is going to continue to pass. A pass to the flat and incomplete. Well, Rick, do you know what next month is? It's almost October.
Halloween?
Halloween. It's also Domestic Violence Awareness Month. It's something that's near and dear to my heart. 1 in 5 women, unfortunately, in their lifetime will experience domestic violence. It's something that we hope we can stop in our time on a serious note. So remember, the month of October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, so wear some purple.
Is that the color?
That is indeed the color. That's why I wear a purple wristbands. People ask me why, and I can have a conversation with them. That's it. That's the only social justice cause I'll address this evening, I promise.
That's fine. We need more of that.
All right, 3:27 left, 4th down. South City back to pass. Pass across the middle. Oh, Hall did. Great catch.
A great pass.
And a great catch.
And an even better catch by, was that Frank House again? Was that number 25 that went up and got that?
Yeah, that was indeed House. House with a great catch there.
Did a couple of big plays here in the second half, and this drive in particular for Mr. House. And that was 4th down. That was huge. With 3 minutes left, I mean, that they're in good shape here.
And Wolfie the Warriors getting stoked, and Pua with the ball again. I would say that's what you got to do. Put it on your horse.
And Pua shimmied to the left a little bit, and that was all the difference for a couple yards there. And Sequoia is going to take a breather here as they feel the Warriors knocking on the door. Can probably help the Warriors too.
Well, it's a smart timeout.
Gather.
South City's done a great job of eating up this clock and getting timely first downs. I mean, that fourth down conversion was a real backbreaker. Great catch by House.
That certainly was. It was a 4th and long. It was similar to their, to the previous play that ended in a 4th down stoppage. And the Warriors did a great job converting there, not going to the air very often. Made the right pass play, made a good pass play when they needed it. Wolfie likes it. Wolfie's excited. Wolfie feels it.
Wolfie the Warrior.
What is this?
Go to spirit.com for your Halloween supplies. Type in offer code Wolfie the Warrior for 15% off. Don't do that. It won't work.
It's not going to work.
It won't work. It'd be nice if it did, though. And you know what? I think the field of South City or Lambeau would be the only place I could get away with the Wolfie the Warrior costume without sweating profusely. Because it is pretty chilly here. All right, 2nd and 6. South City in great position here to take some time off the clock and to get some points up here on the board. We're going to give it to Pua. Pua looking for that corner. He's got a little bit of an edge, and I think he's got the first down and stayed. Yeah, he's got the first down and stayed inbounds as well. The clock's going to continue to run.
That's exactly what you have to do here, John. Just keep pushing.
After they set the ball.
Keep the ball running. Yeah, of course.
After they set it, the clock will run because this is high school football.
That's right.
And, of course, the clock will stop.
Is that a 1st and goal, John?
That is going to be a 1st and goal, yes. And I can tell because the gentleman dropped the yard marker.
He takes a nap.
He is laying on it. He looks comfortable.
My boy needs to change it to 1. So once again, Sequoia is going to take some time and talk about it. And you know what, John? It's kind of a side thing of mine. I like it when coaches take advantage of their timeouts. Like, I feel like they don't do that often enough. And, some people like to keep the timeouts in their pocket, but right now is when they need them. Right now is when their backs are against the wall and they need to refocus and need to get the message in there that keep them out of the end zone.
And once the game's over, you can't take them with you.
That's right.
They're not rollover minutes. You can't take them to the next game.
Rollover minutes.
That would be hilarious, right?
Yeah, fans.
Get to like the 9th game of the season. You've got 12 timeouts. I'm taking another timeout.
You have a kicker? So no field goal, huh?
We're getting, just as I suspected, there may not be a kick available. Can you do a drop kick? Are drop kicks possible?
Like Doug Flutie style drop kick?
Hey, those are worth 2, right? I think the drop kicks were 2 points.
We're playing Canadian Football League rules now.
Didn't Doug Flutie do a drop kick in the NFL, though?
We'll get Mark the Shark on the line here.
Oh, I don't know. He's at McCuskers right now. It's pretty late.
Probably watching this in HD on the screen.
12:35 there. Anyway, 2:38 left. 1st and goal for the Warriors. Hand off to Pua, who gets stopped in the backfield. Just crushed by the Sequoia defense.
That was just a bad beat there. I think it was a little bit mistimed, and all the Cherokees needed was a split second to get back there. I mean, they're playing for their lives at this point. I think they know, and I'm sure the coaches told them, like, this is it. Suck it up and leave it all out there on this stand. It's 1st and goal. There's a lot of yards to go.
Would you say it's the end of the road?
Like boys to men, end of the road?
They can't let go because you belong to me, and I belong to you. What happened? Those guys are still around, man. I see them on they're like on daytime television.
You talking about Boys to Men?
Yeah, they're like on Wendy Williams and stuff.
Dude,
Not that I watch Wendy Williams. Never mind. I don't want to talk about it.
They do the anthem at Warriors games and stuff, man. They're more relevant now than 25 years ago.
They're fantastic. They still sound great.
Yes, they do.
Great.
Wolfie likes.
I think some deep rhythm and blues type harmonic. I don't know what you want to call it. Power groups like that. I can see that coming back, man.
It's a pendulum.
Yep. All right. 2nd and goal. South City with the ball. 2:28 left. Sticking with what's working. Sticking with the run. Looking for a corner. Looking for that edge.
Oscar Reyes there with the run. Little change of pace there for the Warriors.
Couple of yards on the play, and that's going to put you in 3rd and goal territory from the 8-yard line. And it's okay because South City, they're in good position to kick if they need to kick a field goal.
I think the viewers at home can hear the conversation about lack of kicker here tonight. All right, let's go Warriors.
Maybe they get a fan come on and kick for like a car or something. All right.
Ford Fiesta.
Ford Fiesta. 47, pitch back.
Alapati's going to keep it. He's going to throw it in the corner.
Oh, just out of the outstretched
He had
reach.
Gutu, man. He had him there. But it would have been a tough throw. It would have been a great catch. The Warriors are going.
Demetrius Gutu was open, but a little bit far, a little bit out of his outstretched hands. Maybe you'll remember this. Has Alapati completed a pass tonight?
That big pass to Frank House.
That's
for that
right.
fourth
That's
down
right. My
conversion.
mistake.
So
there was that one. That was beautiful.
He's got one in his pocket.
One in the pocket.
And it was a big one. You know, if you're going to make a big play, make it fourth down in the fourth quarter. You know. So the Warriors are going to talk about it, and it's a good timeout for them.
Maybe Kathy Ireland will come in to kick. What movie is that from?
Ace Ventura?
No, Kathy Ireland. She was the kicker. It was a college team. It was an early 90s movie. Are you ready for it?
Text 650.
Are you ready for it?
I was going to give out your phone number here.
Text 650-555-1983.
We can give Mr. Boyd's cell phone number out. You can text Mr. Boyd, the answer to this question.
It was a movie called Unnecessary Roughness with
my
Scott Bakula. Remember
the guy from Quantum Leap?
Oh, I love Scott Bakula. I don't know what happened to him, man.
Oscar Cortez, if you're listening.
Was he a big Quantum
Leap
fan?
I was reading one of those listicle things, and Quantum Leap was one of the worst endings of all time or something.
Did you ever watch? I used to like that show Sliders as well. Anyway, this is a crucial play of the game.
Hey, how about it? We got Big 22 lining up for the kick. How about that?
All right, 1:40 left.
Big Jeremiah.
Here's the
How
ball
about
is
it?
up.
How
The
about
kick
it?
is up, and it is.
Oh,
Oh, no good.
no.
Hits the bottom.
That ball's not alive, is it?
Oh, my goodness. Just not enough. And, wow. Big guy's devastated, but he did what he could. I mean, South City does have a lack of a kicker, and, short territory, then did what he could. The kick was on line, just short.
And, all is not lost. All is not lost. The Warriors have been slashed by the big play, and that's gonna be in the back of their mind. But Sequoia's got to go 90 yards in a minute and change. So I'm not all out of hope. The Cherokees burned some timeouts, so it has to be a really efficient, perfect drive for them, and that's hard to do in high school. And coaches know that.
There, South City is in their prevent defense. Looks like a short pass and a gain of about 5 yards.
And he didn't get out of bounds, John, so the clock continues to run. Unless the Warriors decide to take a timeout.
Well, just as a primer for everyone listening at home, Ricardo, why don't you go ahead and brief them on the high school overtime rules for the Pacific Athletic League.
Let me just get my paperwork here.
Oh, nice pass. Nice reception there by Spencer on the sideline. He's been great today.
And the Warriors
Duncan Stewart.
The Warriors are going to have to be very cautious. You don't want to overplay here and let the receiver get behind you. It's like you said, they're in the prevent.
I want to see somebody put the helmet on the football.
Well, Warriors have not caused a turnover yet. QB's got nowhere to go.
He flings out 36 in the flat.
Nothing. And 36 hesitated there. I think maybe he thought there was someone nipping at his heels. If he had just turned and ran, he probably would have had a better result. As it is, it's still a pretty good result. He gets it out of bounds. He stops the clock, and they're very close to midfield here with 53 seconds left. We know the quarterback has an arm. He's going to be able to throw it deep.
Now we got 53 ticks left. Snap another. Man, he is making beautiful completions at will. Left side of the field, right side of the field. Hauled in once again by Duncan Stewart. Don't forget, Sequoia has a kicker. They've made every kick tonight, or every extra point tonight. So, if they can get this thing down to the 20 with just a few ticks left, I'd imagine they'd bring the kicker in to try to go for 3. why special teams are crucial. 4 wide receiver stays back, plenty of time.
Did you catch that?
Yep, hauled in once again. Hauled in on the 40-yard line. Stewart just marching down the field. Looks like that's his favorite receiver, his Jason Witten, if you will. Ball on the 41-yard line.
And you know the Cherokees want to get this play off as soon as humanly possible as the clock continues to run here. And that is
they got to get to. They're going to try to get up and spike this thing, I would imagine. They don't have a lot of time
that's a lucky
here.
play for the Warriors. He just kind of fell down.
Yeah, he tripped over his own feet there, and there it is, the spike.
The Warriors have a 3-man line there. What happened here? Our white hat here is signaling 3rd down.
I mean, I think Sequoia's gonna go for maybe one more shot, and then maybe try to shoot for the end, shoot for the sidelines here, or shoot for the end zone. Maybe try to get the kicker in, or try to go for the whole thing.
Well, they have no timeouts left, so I think you're right. I think it'll be a shot into the end zone at this point.
I say you bring the kicker in, see if he can kick a 65-yard.
That would be pretty cool to see, but he's got the wind at his. It's not really at his back so much as it is somewhat of a crosswind as the Sequoia offense looks to the side and asks their coach, Paulos, pardon if I'm mispronouncing your name, Coach. All right, here we go. There's the throw. And, the Warriors have a couple seconds left to get a playoff here. As Gutu, I believe that's Gutu, is slow to get up there. He's out of frame a little bit.
That's unfortunate.
As the EMT joins him. But Gutu's walking. I think maybe he just...
Do you think that South City is going to make a trip over to the soccer field during the course of the week and try to find themselves a kicker?
we got soccer players, that's for sure. Some legs.
You can't tell me you can't find a kicker in this school. I mean, you got to be somebody.
Mr. Navarro is sporting a South City soccer sweatshirt. That was
find a kid with grades who you could put a jersey on. That's it.
Put a jersey on.
Put a jersey on.
Warren Sapp, he said it.
3.7 seconds left. I think South City will just go ahead and take a knee here. What am I talking about? It's high school football. I have no idea what they're going to do. It might go deep. I don't know.
There's no way to know.
There's no way to know. I would take a knee. Why? I am a coward.
Put in the coward offense.
I would put it all up to the coin toss. And that's indeed what's going to happen. And, folks, we are headed to overtime.
Free football. 24 all, John.
Is this our first overtime game?
24 all. The Warriors unfortunately couldn't put up any points here in the second half.
3 minutes.
The Cherokees did a fantastic job here to make some big plays when it mattered, even though the time of possession was pretty heavily slanted toward the Warriors. The Cherokees have a lot to be proud of. They did not look like they were in this game until the very end of that first half, and they made a really spectacular play. And they had a couple of more great plays here in the second half. So momentum was on their side, but at this point it's a 0-0 game,
It is indeed, and it sounds like it's going to be 3 minutes put up on the clock. I got to be honest, this is my first overtime game. I don't recall us having another overtime game in our 3-year tenure here as the voice of the South City Warriors.
Check the record books here.
Okay, let's go ahead and go back. 2014, 2015, I don't see anything. Was it 2015 we started? It's actually 2015, correct?
14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17. This is the beginning of year 4.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my Lanta. Well, just think about how old your children are.
So we have a couple minutes here, John, before we get started. And I don't want to say it all comes down to the coin toss, but the coin toss is kind of all of it right now, isn't it?
Where the 10-yard line. What was that? Is the cow for the tie breaker at the
Sounds like each team gets the ball at the 10-yard line with a shot at the end zone. People at home can probably hear them talking in the background.
And we're listening intently. Wolfie's pumped up. Bust out the overtime moves, Wolfie.
You know why you got the wolf costume?
Why? Anybody?
Why did the Wolfie get the wolf costume? He's toasty. I would wear that here. I would easily wear that here.
Mr. Orlick says Wolfie's going commando, which is the way to go, I think.
I think he's wearing one of those, like, lycra spandex bodysuits underneath.
He
like
or she, man.
It.
We don't know.
They.
We don't know who's in that costume. Could be Mr. Blockberger for all we know.
I hope it is.
Mr. Orlick, you like that?
It is Mr. Blockberger.
Could be Mrs. Folco, Senora de Folco. Back from.
I don't think she doesn't teach anymore, does she?
No. She teaches elsewhere.
She's long gone. A lot of people left for more money.
They can't keep anybody out here, man.
That's unfortunate.
Pay the teachers money.
It's a lovely place. You're a 10-minute drive without traffic, so which never really exists. About a 15, 20-minute drive.
Pay these people.
From San Francisco. You got Oro wheat bread, wafting delicious smells over the wall here at Brady Young Field. And
pay these teachers.
Yeah, I just love South City. I hope it doesn't change, man. It's a very great blue-collar town. A lot of hard-working folk here. Every time I roll into South City, I start playing Springsteen.
John, if the score at the conclusion of regulation play is tied, there will be a timeout, which is about to run out in about 30 seconds. The captains of the two squads will meet at midfield with the officials for a flip of the coin. The winner of the toss will have the option to defend a goal or to determine possession. Then each team will have the opportunity to score from the 25-yard line, and the team which outscores the other in the quote-unquote overtime session will be the winner, following the rules of football. If a second overtime period is needed, a two-point conversion must be attempted by the team scoring a touchdown. Thank you, Mr. Boyd. And that is the sound of the siren ending that timeout. And let's light this candle, man. Overtime. I'm positive we have not seen an overtime. All of this is extremely new to me.
Light the fires and kick the tires.
An Independence Day quote.
We'll never give up. We'll never surrender. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day. You know, my wife actually knows every word of that and walks around the house saying it randomly.
I know all the words to that speech as well.
But please, indulge.
I don't want.
Well, we have to go into the overtime reel of
the bag of tricks.
The bag of tricks here.
I shout a lot of Starship Troopers at my little kids.
Oh, everyone fights, no one quits. Don't do your job, I'll kill you myself. Yeah, that's a good one. Johnny Rico. Rico's Roughnecks.
They're making a new one.
You know, I don't know how I feel about that. NPH has to be in it, though.
Keep watching. I'm going to keep on watching. If they're making them, I'm watching.
They've made several straight-to-DVD sequels. I don't know if you've seen them. Okay.
All right, let's see the toss.
This is what heads looks like. This is what tails looks like. Do you understand? Here's the Flip Boys. And
all right, we're pointing at the Warriors. That's a good thing.
Looks like South City has won the toss.
They're explaining the rules to a la potty here. I'm sure this our referee here is explaining to them the rules. Everyone needs a refresher. This could be the first overtime game played on the island, first varsity game.
That's the first time you've used the nickname here.
I really like that nickname. I don't know if anybody's calling it that, but I really like the island here in the middle of the beautiful blue track that I would never.
It feels like Alcatraz with how cold and foggy it is. I mean, so
it's not that cold and foggy.
It's certainly not a tropical island.
Come on, man.
Did you just tell me you don't bring your girls here because it's freezing?
Not tonight. They're fighting a cold. They're fighting a little cold, little baby cold.
Aren't kids just perpetually sick until they're like 18, 19?
That's true,
and
man.
Then they go to college, and then they get like meningitis or something. Actually, no, that's terrible. No, mono is what I meant. They get mono. And
that's actually true. We were on like an 8-month winning streak of non-sickness.
I just imagine that you have like that shower from Outbreak. The kids come in and you spray them down.
All right, John. A little tweak to the rules that we were reading. It's looks like this is the 10-yard line that they're going to start from. should have listened to the coaches.
So did South City win and defer?
I think they both get shots at the end zone, but we'll see what
Is
happens.
it just 4 downs to score? Okay. Well, this is great. You folks at home, you're going to learn with us. I'm sorry, learn with me. Ricardo knows everything.
No, Aaron Boyd knows everything.
He's a dad, so dads know everything.
Dads know best. All right, let's see what happens.
All right, 1st and goal. Pass knocked down, almost picked off by the Warriors. Great hand on the ball there by Shane Jason.
Shane Jason, I've been waiting to call his name since earlier tonight. A great heads-up play. He sniffed out the pass.
A man so nice they gave him a first name twice.
Shane Jason.
Huh?
He could have kept running at the quarterback if he sniffed the stack. You know, he had daylight, but he made the heads-up play, which is to jump and get a hand on the ball. Great play.
All right, 2nd and goal for Sequoia. Snap and the handoff. Big run up the gut, stopped by South City. A nice gain there of about 6 yards, and they're going to go 3rd and goal.
And it's going to take every Warrior to make tackles here, this close to the.
I mean,
to
can
the
they
end
can they
zone.
kick a field goal though? Can they kick a field goal?
I don't know.
Because if they can kick, I mean, they know South City doesn't have a kicker. They know South City doesn't have a kicker. So if they get stopped on 3rd down, they just kick a field goal.
And leave it up to them.
They say, well, they put the onus on the Warriors to score a touchdown.
Hey, man, Jeremiah was right there. I think if you give him another shot, he makes that field goal.
Rolling out, and an incomplete pass on 3rd down there by Sequoia.
There's two Cherokees were there, and I don't know if one of them tipped it or blocked the other one from view, but that's a lucky play for the Warriors. That they were wide open.
All right. Well, as I said, here comes Sequoia, with a field goal, and I think this is where special teams is going to be really crucial here, as you can really see the hole in the South City lineup is to not having a kicker. So if Sequoia is able to get this field goal up, South City's going to have to score that touchdown.
Well, no mistakes, no encroachment, none of that stuff.
The kick is up. It's beautiful. It's good. All right, and that's number 94 with the kick. All right, it's Chris Lea, wide receiver kicker, senior. And South City's now going to get the ball on the 10-yard line and take their shots. I got 3 words for you. Pua. Pua. Yehenyo.
Hey, man, don't sleep on these other guys. Oscar Reyes has had a couple nice runs. He's been in motion all night long. Gutu has had some great pass plays that were right next to him, and
this crowd's getting excited. I can feel the bleachers shaking. Roll out by South City.
Nice spin move there.
Big hit there put on Alapati, but Alapati with some nice yardage there is able to find the corner, gain a 3, and they're going to be going for it 2nd down here from the 7-yard line. I'm thinking power football, but I'm seeing Calvin Pua come running out. He's not looking too hot.
I can feel it, man. I can feel the booth rumbling.
And Pua may be banged up, man. I saw Anthony Maciel go back in. He's looks like their 3rd running back. So, South City is splitting everybody out.
They're going to give the Cherokees a different look here.
They got 4 wide in motion, and it is to
Maciel's
Maciel.
got it. He's got
Maciel's
one guy
got a
to
gap.
beat.
Oh, right down to the 1-yard line. Nice run by Anthony Maciel.
Maciel was at the doorstep. He had one guy to beat, and the Cherokee put a little hit on him, and that allowed another Cherokee to come over and make the play. Otherwise, that's a touchdown. Thank you, Mr. Boyd. It's a 3rd and goal. We got about 2 yards to go here. And the excitement is palpable here. Let's see what the Warriors can do.
All right, 3rd and goal. South City certainly doesn't want to wait for a 4th down. Handoff to Maciel, up the gut, waiting for the sign.
I think there's no gain there, John. I think they're
Stopped on like the half. It looks like about the 1-yard line.
1 and change. So here we go. Do we go for the kick
They
here?
got to go for it. It's.
Do the Warriors still have a timeout?
I don't see Pua in there. The only thing I can imagine is that Pua's banged up. I mean, this is You know, he's on the sidelines.
Warriors are calling timeout, John. Warriors are trying to call timeout.
Okay. Warriors the timeout. You know, unfortunately, I see Pua on the sideline kind of grabbing at his leg a little bit. I mean, this is kind of Pua territory.
Let's give him a second here to catch his breath and then march him right out there.
Right.
And put some more miles on the big fella.
Put some Gatorade in him.
I mean, you saw them do it the entire game. They're on the 2-yard line after a couple touchdowns, and they punched in for a 2-point conversion. This is no different. They're on the 1 here. They're going to go for it, man.
Wow, this is as exciting as high school football can get, folks.
Woo-hoo.
And if you stayed with us this late, we appreciate it. And also, why don't you have anything else better to do? But I'm glad you don't, and you're with us.
I know. 9:57 here, Pacific time.
Wow. I spend a lot of Fridays watching YouTube, though, I'm not going to lie.
Let's see if we can do this.
All right.
The Cherokees have not been able to stop them all night.
And indeed, looks like Pua is in there. Everybody on the South City sideline taking a knee. This is the game. There's the handoff to Pua. Punches it up the gut, and he is in. Touchdown, Warriors, and they win in dramatic fashion in overtime. Wow, what a game.
You know what, John? Look at how animated Pua is. He has kept it, you know, he's been professional is really the word to use here. He's been stoic. He has been quite a soldier tonight, and he has more than earned this big-time show of emotion and excitement. And he's going to sleep well. He's going to eat well tonight, I hope. They need to back up the Brinks truck for that kid. Maybe Jack's. What do kids eat today? Chuck E. Cheese? They're going to Chuck E. Cheese, I think, Mr. Orland. What a game, man. What a game.
A kid like that eats like a man. He eats a steak. He wants a big steak smothered in mushrooms, full baked potato, butter, sour cream, chive, bacon.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, winner, steak chicken dinner. What a great game. I mean, you really can't fault any team here. Both these teams played their hearts out. South City really clutching the win from grabbing a win from almost the clutches of defeat there. And anyway, we're going to go down to our field here for our sideline reporter with our after-game sideline report.
Looks like she's with Coach Matucci here. And
hey guys, we're here with Coach Matucci. Matucci, how do you feel since you guys just won the game?
Extremely excited. It's the best way to start out league. We've been talking about it. Preseason didn't matter. All those losses. All that mattered was getting this W to open up league.
Okay, and what are your goals for the rest of the season?
Do what we did tonight. Run the ball hard. Play good defense. They had a couple of big plays, but we dominated 90% of the game. Just too many big plays. We got to stop that stuff.
All right.
Get a win.
Congratulations, go Warriors.
Yep, Dubs, Warriors.
That's right, the Dubs, baby. The Dubs with a dub.
Go Warriors and go Wolfie the Warrior. I don't. The Warrior.
Might spend a dub, John. I might spend a dub.
Your Measure J funds at work. Wolfie the Warriors outfit. This beautiful field here on the island.
Well, any way you look at this, man, this is an upset. Especially if you take into account the preseason and the records. This is an upset. Sequoia did not expect to come in here and have to battle as hard as they did just to luck their way into a close game. So, I'm glad we were here. I'm glad we got to watch this. It was a fun game.
Absolutely,
We
yeah.
got some new sideline reporters. Kiana and Brianna did a great job. Let's read off some names, man. Diego Gomez, Technical Director. Josh Balancio, Technical Director. Frederick Lee, Technical Director. Melvin Tenedo on Camera A. Michelle Velasquez on Camera A. Jonathan Yabut on Camera B. Angelo Saliba. Graphics, Jack Perrin on Camera B. Christian Meza, Camera B. Justin Morales, Sideline Camera. Alge Soriano, Sideline Camera. Nico Caprio, our mascot. Oh, I solved our mascot. The mascot's name.
You're not supposed to know who the mascot is.
I'm like Ron Burgundy. If it's there, I read it. Tyler Vance, the mascot handler.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Ansel Caprio, production assistant. Ji Zong, Jiali Zong, Eric Sanchez, Yao Yi. Thank you guys so much for everything you do. This is really fun. Let's go home, man. Let's go eat.
All right. And remember, folks, have a safe evening. And thank you for joining us as the South City Warriors win in dramatic overtime fashion to start league play 30-27 over the Sequoia Cherokees. Have a great night and be nice to one another. Take care.